Mic check, mic check. Yo, you tapped into the flying frequency, y'all. We in here. Yo, if you catching this on the replay, make sure you smash the like button, y'all. Make sure you smash the like button and hit the hype button. Find that hype button. Hype your boy up if you catching this on the replay. All support is greatly appreciated and it's needed, y'all. All support is needed. We need all the support we can get over here. If you coming in here on the live, make sure you smash the like button as well. We got the Cash App going across the bottom of the screen and the PayPal too. And y'all already know the super chats is working. The Cash App is preferred though because YouTube they be robbing us with the super chats, man. They get a lot. They get a big percentage of that super chat when you send a super chat, especially if it's a smaller super chat. But anyway, we in here, y'all. We in the building. Y'all tapped into the fly frequency. I ain't that good at scheduling, you know what I'm saying, around different things. So I just popped up. You know what I'm saying? It's a pop-up live. I see Dez215 in the building already. What's good, bro? Yeah, man. I just wanted to get some boxing talk done. You know what I'm saying? Get in here, get some boxing talk. You know what I'm saying? Activate it real quick. We got a lot of people going live and stuff later on scheduled. So I figure I might as well try to get in where I fit in and talk some of this boxing, yo. Yo, I straight fell asleep on the fight last night, man. Your boy was tired, man. I was tired. So I missed the whole fight, but y'all know it's on YouTube and all of that. And plus I got the DAZN. You know, I know if I go back and look at it now, it's gonna probably just continue from where I was watching it at. But yeah, I found out what happened and everything. I talked to Ray Davis this morning and everything. He told me what happened with the fight and all of that. But your boy fell asleep, man. I'm tired. I was tired, you know what I mean? So I fell asleep and everything. Fight was over by the time I got up. It is what it is, man. But you know, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Quick second. I'm trying to give people time to get in here too. Hold on, I see. Dang, I left my other device upstairs somewhere. Let me see. I see Dad said you ain't Miss Ish, but one-sided A whooping. Why they hype dude like that? Man, you know they gotta sell the fight, man. He talking about the dude Ammo Williams, right? Yeah, I heard he came out there, you know, all excited and everything and got put down early or something. Something like that, Ray was telling me. It is what it is though, man. They gotta hype these dudes up for the fight, man. And man, I just was thinking about another thing. I ain't have enough room to put everything in the title I wanted to talk about, man. But you know, I wanted to talk about the titles too. You know, the belts in particular. You know, all this belts don't matter stuff and all of that, man. I still stand on what I was saying, man. I believe that that's just a way out that they be these fighters be using. You know, it's just a way out in case they don't fight the fight that we want to see them fight. You know, they try to say they can always throw that out there. Oh, the belts don't matter. You know, say like Shakur Stevenson, for not saying that Shakur is scared to fight none of the champions at 140 or nothing like that. I'm just using an example, you know, with Shakur. Let's say like Shakur don't fight Gary Russell Jr. I mean Gary Antoine Russell. Let's say he don't fight Gary Antoine Russell. He can say the belts don't matter, you know. So Gary got a belt, so you know that gives him a way out. You know, if he didn't want to fight Gary, you know, people was trying to press him to fight Gary, you know, and be like, come on, man, you need to be fighting the champions, man. He could just say, man, the belts don't matter, man. Them belts, you know, he could just, they just say belts don't matter. I feel like it's like throwing $2 on crapsies. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's like, man. The cover they tell, man, in case, you know, they don't make the fights that we want to see him fight, man. That's all it is. But we saw how Ryan Garcia reacted. You know, he got put in position, you know, to get a belt unjustly. You know, I feel like, you know, he didn't deserve to be put in that position where he can in that situation where he could come right back and fight for a belt, after coming off a loss for a belt, even though it was the secondary belt that him and Rolly fought for. But look what it did. Rolly Romero ended up a champion off of that, because they threw that secondary belt in the mix with Ryan Garcia and Rolly. So if you really look at it, he had 2 title shots, what I'm saying, coming off of undesirable fights and stuff. He had the situation with Devin or whatever. He came right out of that and went into a title fight with Ryan Garcia. If you really look at it, I mean, with Rolly Romero, he went right into a title shot with Rolly Romero when they threw that WBA regular on the line, which ended up being, giving Rolly the championship status right now that we look at right now. And then, coming off of that loss, Ryan lost there, and then he come right back to another title shot. It reminds me of another guy, man, Lomachenko. He he another guy who got 2 title shots in a row. I think his second fight of his career was a title shot, and he lost. He lost that, and then he came back again his very next fight and got another title shot and became a champion. Like, it's the privilege, man. Some of these fighters be privileged, man. Whereas other guys, they be struggling to get in position in these rankings, to get in position to get a belt or whatnot, but it'd be too hard for them to get belts. Look how hard it is for these other fighters to get in championship contention or whatnot, and be in a fight where they can get a belt put on the line. Belts just don't materialize out of nowhere and fall in their lap. But it is what it is, though, man. And for y'all can see from the title, the question I asked was Bill Haney inconsistent about Shakur and that 25% offer? Because we saw Bill on he had a few interviews where he talked about this 25% offer to Shakur and whatnot. Hold on, let me see. I got a text from my guy here for boxing. Yeah, so we saw Bill Haney, in a few interviews, talking about this 25% offer. And lately Champ Side dropped a interview, a conversation with him and Bill Haney, where Bill Haney's explaining a lot of stuff, and Bill Haney's talking about that as well. And we had a bunch of Shakur fans, attacking Bill, saying that Bill lying, he inconsistent, he not saying the same thing. But is he? Like, is he lying? Is he saying the same thing? Like, and their whole thing that I was hearing, their argument that they had when they came over on this channel was that Bill Haney was inconsistent. They were saying he said different things every time. Each time he said something different. So they saying on Champ's side, he's talking about a flat fee. He didn't say that before. He said the 25%. He was talking about percentages and 25% of what? Of how much? What number? And all of that, and my argument with them was, as far as 25%, the percentages, when they're asking 25% of what, the percentage is the same, dependent. It don't change, depending on how much the money is, what the number is, so to say. So, if for instance, if you have a purse, for the fight of let's just make up a number, I guess 10 million, you have a purse of 10 million, so 25% is still going to be 25%, whether it's 10 million or 5 million. It's still a percentage breakdown. And they say, well, he was, in the Champ side interview, he just talked about a flat fee. He didn't talk about none of that before. Yes, he did, man. All of the interviews, he talked about a flat fee. He's when in Champ side's interview, when he's saying Shakur supposed to had took the flat fee, he's talking about that the 2.5 or 2.8 or whatever he was talking about, the 3.2. Though he was saying like 2. I don't know the numbers exactly, but those numbers that he was giving right there was the flat fees, though. Those were flat fees. you know, and he was saying we took the flat fee with George Kambosos, you know, and he was saying Shakur was supposed to take the flat fee, you know, but he didn't. So he said when he went back to Devin and told Devin, you know, this don't sound like somebody who want to fight. Then you know, Devin told him give him the 25%, offer him the 25%. You know, it's simple. Like they try to make it more complicated than what it is, man. I think I had that actually, just so I won't be quoting the numbers off, you know, off quoting the numbers and everything. Let me see if I can find that, man, so I can play that real quick where Bill's talking about that. I did clip it up and everything. I just don't got it ready. I should have had it ready. My bad, y'all. But yeah, man, like they came in here ripping their shirts off and everything. Talking about Bill inconsistent and everything, and he's saying something different when actually he's saying the same thing, yo. Bill is saying the same thing. He ain't saying nothing different. Let me see. I think it's in here. Bear with me, y'all. Hold on. I think this might be it. Let me see.
It goes on to say that I'm this. What do you do to me? I'm a bitch. I'm this. I'm that. I said the 25%. He said he wants 50%. I said no. This what you gonna get, the 25%. And guess what? You're gonna make more money out of that 25% that you made in your whole career by everything put together, and you get a shot out of all of it because you think that I'm not the fighter that the world think I am. You think that you said that you will step on me, you do this and you do that. Well, here go your shot. He said no.
Nah, I think it might.
Hey, Rich, what's good, bro?
Goes on to say that.
Hold on, I'm trying to get this off the screen. Rich, what's good, bro? You said, you know, I'm not talking about a lie from 10 days ago. No, I'm not talking about a lie from 10 days. Well, I'm kind of talking about the lie from 10 days ago, but this is what I'm talking about, though. This why I'm talking about it.
But I wouldn't have never met up with no Shakur if Jay had not gave me a call and told
Shout
me,
out to
you know what I'm saying,
Champside,
can
yo.
I meet up with the guy? And then I met up with the guy, and the guy is wired up. He's wired up, and you know what I'm saying? Ain't no aggression, ain't no none of that. I'm thinking with him that that when it's time to get it on, we gonna get it on, you know?
Was the last time y'all sparred that footage we seen at the Mayweather gym before Shakur went to the Olympics?
Right. And the thing about that is everybody knew who Devin was and they didn't know who Shakur was. So I was telling him, I said, we know who you are. The world didn't know who you was. So they thought it was unbelievable to see Devin you know, get some resistance, right? Where they could see Devin with a guy in there that's sharper than him or anything like that, have any kind of opinion of it, right? Because it's mixed. It was mixed feelings on the fight, you know? And I told him, I said, listen, bro, we came to you because you was good. It was a gap. That gap got smaller and smaller till there wasn't a gap. There is no gap.
Hey, that's why I'm talking about it, Rich. Because Champside just dropped the rest of that conversation with Bill Haney. And Bill Haney, you know, he talked about a lot of that stuff, man. And, you know, me and Ray Davis was talking about that earlier, you know, breaking down everything that Bill was saying. And it just shed a lot of light on the conversation that we was having, Rich, because y'all was trying to say that Bill Haney was he was lying. Y'all was saying he said something different and whatnot. He talked about a flat fee now, but he wasn't talking about a flat fee before. He was talking about a percentage and all of that. And the percentage of how much, all of that conversation y'all had, man. But you know, we understand that y'all just didn't understand, bro. Y'all didn't understand what Bill was talking about when he was talking about the numbers in the beginning. Those were the flat fees that he was talking about. He ain't say nothing different. Everything that he said in the champ side interview is stuff that he said from the other interviews previously. Yeah, I mean, he said the same thing. Y'all talking about he being inconsistent, he lying and all of that. Where he's saying the same thing that he said before. He might have left out some of the particulars, like he didn't talk about the actual numbers of the flat fee, but he just said he just came out and said that Shakur supposed to had took the flat fee. And no, that's what he was talking about. The 2.8 or whatever that he was saying, the 3.2, 3.2 million, those was the flat fees that he was offering Shakur. And that's why Devin Haney had came out and said that was going to be more than Shakur ever made before, you know? And that's what we talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about right now. I mean, the link is right there if you wanted to come up and talk about it. You know, there go the link right there, bro. So if you disagree with something or you want to discuss some of it, you know, we could talk about that. You know, tap in, bro. But yeah, also, man, I'm hearing that the Lineal title might be on the line, you know, for Devin and Rolly. You know, if Devin and Rolly fight, you know, they might get the ring belt. The ring belt might be put in there. And I agree with that, man. I think that it should be put in there because you got Devin, who's considered number one in the division, 147. And then you got Rolly. Rolly beat Ryan Garcia. You know, he beat one of the other champions. So, you know, that's number one and number two right there, sadly. It's crazy that Rolly Romero is number two in the division, man. And I gotta agree with it. You know, that's why we need some more talent in that division, man. 147. You know, not Shakur, but because Shakur said he wasn't coming to 147 yet. But Keyshawn Davis, man, like why he pump fake like that? You know, he talking about Devin and them ducking them and whatever. No, you ducking them, bro. Well, I can't say you ducking them because you in a different weight class, but you made a promise, bro. And also you said a bunch of stuff that you ain't really living out, man. You ain't executing your plan that you said. After the fight, you said that you wasn't gonna fight Devin right away. You said you was gonna fight Lewis Crocker. You said you was gonna fight Crocker, go up there and fight Crocker. You said you and Eddie Hearn had talked about it already, and so you was coming to 147, you know, and then after that you was gonna challenge Devin, you know, for the title or whatever, unify or whatnot. But then, you know, you just continued to call out Devin Haney without making no moves. And what happened? The WBO came out and exposed you, bro. The WBO, the sanctioning body, had to come out and tell you, well, not tell you because you already knew. The sanctioning body had to come out and tell the world like that you was pump faking, like, yo, like you can't even fight Devin Haney because you ain't put yourself in the rankings at 147. So, you know, it's looking like you don't really got no plans to go up to 147. You supposed to be up there. Like, why you entertaining anything at 140 if that's your plan? If you're supposed to be coming up to 147 and fighting Devin, like, why you not fighting? Why you not trying to get that fight made with you and Crocker? Like, that's what we was waiting for. I mean, that's what I was saying from the gate. You know, I was saying that, you know, I ain't really want to see you go straight up there and beat Devin because I think that'll be an easier fight for Devin, for you to come straight for 140 and move up to 147 and fight Devin. You know, a lot of people, they be gassed up thinking that, you know, you could just come up there and do that. But I wasn't one of those guys, man. I just believe that if you do that, if you just go straight up there to 147 and fight Devin, Devin gonna beat you, man. And then it's gonna be a built-in excuse that Devin pulled you up or whatever. So, you know, I was with that already. You know, before you even announced that you wanted to fight Lewis Crocker first. I was saying that the whole time, like, no, man, he should go up there and try to challenge one of the other champions, fight Lewis Crocker or somebody, and get acclimated to the division. That was my whole thing, you know. And then so when you came out and you know you was reneging on just going straight up there and fighting Devin, I wasn't wasn't really mad about it. I was like, man, that's what I was saying from the beginning. But then for you to continue to clout chase, come on, bro. And then I ain't gonna talk about the whole thing with you and Abdullah Mason, man. You know, because I still feel like that's diabolical in itself. But yeah, man, salute to everybody who's showing up in the building. I see a couple of my guys showing up. You know, we got JR Spock in the building. Salute, bro. Jew Banger, 70 in the building. What's good with you, bro? Mr. Big Play Bray in here. Rick 5154 in the building. I see you. I gotta get my other device so I could wrench some of y'all guys up, man. Because some of y'all guys deserve to be wrenched up. See my guy Joseph Jackson in the building. Yer. Jonathan Yer. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. Salute, OG. What's good, OG? Good to see you in the building, man. Just trying to talk some boxing, man. A little bit of boxing, man. Yeah, let me see what he say. Bray said Keyshawn doesn't know what he wants to do. He will fight some Clist guy and think he did something. I don't know what that word was. Maybe that was a typo. I don't know. But yeah, man, I just wanted to see Keyshawn. I just wanted to see Keyshawn Davis go up to 147, man, and spice up the division up there, man, because it's kind of a weak division for real, for real. If you look at it, man, you know, that division needs some talent. And I just feel like him going up there, Keyshawn Davis going up there, you know, brings more talent to the division. He's definitely a talented fighter, you know. I'm rocking with Keyshawn and his skills in the ring. You know, I feel like he one of them bulls, man. Remind me of Bud Crawford, you know, how poised he be in there. Well, I just don't think that he, you know, ready to be hopping up there at 147 and fighting Devin, his first fight up there. Like, everybody can't do what Hanos do, man. You know, Devin go up there and fight the champion as soon as he get up there. Well, I don't know. He might be able to beat Lewis Crocker because it's a weak division. You know what I'm saying? He might be able to beat Lewis Crocker or whatnot. Shoot, he might even be able to beat Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia. But you know, Ryan Garcia, he ducking early. You know, he putting in his he putting his duck card in early, talking about he ain't gonna fight Keyshawn because him and Keyshawn friends. So yeah, man, I think Keyshawn need to go ahead up there to 147, man. Stop playing around at 140. You definitely need to leave 140, bro. How you can't stay at 140 and you got Shakur down there and y'all talking about y'all ain't fighting each other, man. Come on, man. Y'all really trying to be the tag team champs for real. They're trying to be the tag team champs at 140, man. One of y'all got to get up out of there, man. And Shakur is saying he can't go to 147 or he not ready for 147. You talking about you is ready for 147. Go ahead on up there, man. Put that paperwork in like the WBO came out and exposed you for not doing. Go ahead and put that paperwork in, man. Go ahead up there to 147, spice up the division. Bring some talent to the 147-pound division, man. Go ahead up there. You know, if you don't go up there, you might as well fight somebody like Gary Antoine. Fight Gary Antoine, or I don't think you should fight none of them other guys. Leave them other guys for Shakur, man. Shakur trying to unify. He trying to become undisputed down there. Let him go ahead and fight them champions down there. You come on up to 147, man. Fight Devin. You done talked all of that. They ducking you and all of that. Go ahead up there, man. What you wasting time for? Like, come on, man, all that clout chasing. Then you talking to you going after people who in the lower weight division. You trying to pull Abdullah Mason up from 135 and he got a belt down there. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stick to the script. Stick to the original plan. You said you was going to 147. Go ahead and put that paperwork in with the WBO. Get yourself in the rankings. And then you can fight Devin Haney if that's what you want. If you want that smoke right away like that, and you think that, you know, prove me wrong, man, because I don't think that you can just go right up there and fight Devin on your first fight out. You know, you look a little small, you know what I'm saying, to be going up to 147 and fighting Devin right away, man. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think in the chat, man? What y'all think about Keyshawn going right up to 147 and fighting Devin, as opposed to fighting Lewis Crocker? Like, what y'all think his best move is? Yeah, Jonathan Jackson said he fighting at 140 again. Watch. Yeah, it's the clout chasing stuff, man. If he fights somebody at 140, man, then we know it was a clout chase because him and Shakur need to be out of the division. They don't need to be in the same division anyway. Talking about they ain't fighting each other, so naturally we was expecting one of them to move out of the division. Originally, I thought that Shakur was going to move back down to 135 and Keyshawn was going to stay at 140. But since Shakur acting like he's staying at 140, then you got to get up out of there, bro. Or y'all got to fight, man. Stop all of that hand holding and stuff, man. Y'all gonna have to fight. If y'all gonna stay at 140, y'all gonna have to fight, man. The fans want to see the best fights. A lot of people out there is wondering who's the best between Shakur and Keyshawn Davis. So if y'all staying in the same weight class, there's no reason that y'all should not be fighting each other. Even the Charlos know better than that, bro. The Charlos know that they don't want to fight each other because they actually real brothers. And so, when Charlo move up, Maul move up, to get out his way, vice versa, Maul move up to get out of the way of Jamel when Jamel said he want to move up. So come on, man. Y'all know the routine, man. Y'all playing games, man, with the fans. I don't know if y'all heard that. It was one it was a clip somebody put up there with Shakur. I think he was on Spaces and he was arguing, going back and forth with the fans or whatever, because one of the fans, wasn't having it, man. He was like, y'all gotta fight each other, man. That's the only person that fan was thinking that could probably beat Shakur. So, he wanted to know the answer, man, just like everybody else. Who's the best between Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson, man? Who the best? You know what I'm saying? Why you want to be second, man? Man, it just don't. I ain't even gonna get into that because I know how the Shakurians get when people try to make them two fight each other, man. They want them to just hold hands. So, so I ain't gonna talk about that right now. Bradley 68, Ox 68B was good. Was good, OG. How you feeling today, OG? Let me see what people saying. Big Play Bray said, I think Jay Prince want Mason 135, Shakur Stevenson at 140, Keyshawn at 147 to keep them away from each other. Yeah, I mean, that's the way it should be, man. I agree with that. That's the way it should be. Get them away from each other, man. If you don't want them to fight, but mainly Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis, since they talking about they ain't gonna fight each other. See, Mason, he got the appetite for smoke. That's his motto. He got an appetite for smoke. So, he with the smoke. He'll fight Shakur, he'll fight Keyshawn, he'll fight whoever. But it's Shakur and Keyshawn with that energy, man, talking about they ain't fighting each other and all of that. They brothers. They prayed together and all of that. I mean, I don't mean to laugh at them because they pray together, but come on, man, y'all in the hurt business, man. Y'all need to at least, if you expect people to respect that y'all not gonna fight each other, at least campaign at different divisions, man. If Shakur going to campaign at 140, then you need to go ahead and move up to 147 and give us that smoke that we've been looking for up there, man. It's some good fights for you up there, man. It's some good fights, man. Don't step on Shakur toes, even though Shakur kind of stepping on your toes and stuff. Because I really believe that Teofimo Lopez fight was supposed to be you, but Shakur hopped in there and got it. He stepped on your pinky toe a little bit. Yeah, I mean, got that fight. So go ahead up to 147, man. Let's see what you're gonna do up there, man. Let me see. J.R. Spock said, I'm going to give you guys the inside scoop, having seen it myself in person. Keyshawn dominates Shakur. Word? How you know? Like, what you basing that off of? You saw it? I mean, tell me more, man. Let me see. He said they don't want to fight because they already know the outcome. Man, I don't know, man. You know, the reason why I got to push back at that is because we've seen situations where people in sparring got the best of the other person, and then when they get under the bright lights, the opposite happened. You know, I'm gonna bring up Frank Martin when he came out public talking about his sparring with Tank. You know what I'm saying he hurt Tank and all of that, embarrassed them. Tank got mad, you know, because he embarrassed them in front of Floyd or whatever, and you know he supposedly took off his gloves and they wanted to fight him out the ring after that. You know, and he was riding off of that story all that time. You know, he was living it up off of that, and then he got in the ring and we saw what happened. He went in there fighting scared. You know, it made me question, you know, what happened. You know, when they was on $1 million worth of game and they was talking about that Tank, they said some real pause worthy stuff. But you know, the gist of it, what Tank was saying was, once you caught me or whatever, you know, I was putting it on you. I was putting some heat on you. You know what I'm saying? And he agreed, you know. And I think that was the part that Frank Martin was leaving out, man. He was leaving that part out, you know. And then we saw when he got in the ring with Tank, you know, we saw that what Tank was saying had to be true because you got in the ring fighting scared and nervous from the gate. So that makes me, that makes me know that you know, when you was in there sparring with Tank, you know, Tank hit you with something that you ain't like. You know what I'm saying? You ain't like the way it felt. You ain't like that power. So you knew that once, if you ever fought him, that you know, he punch hard. So that's why you got in there fighting the way you fought, man. So I don't know, man, to say that, you know, you saw him sparring and whatnot, and, you know, Keyshawn got the best of him and this and that. That don't mean it's going to be the same under the bright lights, man. You know, you got a lot of differences. You got 8-ounce gloves, the hands faster and all of that. You know, punches hurt a little more, you know, so maybe in sparring, Shakur probably couldn't hurt him, but, you know, with 8-ounce gloves on, Shakur going to be able to hurt him. You know, he ain't gonna like walking into those jabs, you know, those jabs down the middle that he be catching. And we know that Keyshawn Davis do be eating a lot of jabs, and we saw Blueface catch him with some jabs, man. Of all people, Blueface. You know, so if Blueface could catch him with some jabs, we know Core gonna catch him with some jabs. And you know, with 8-ounce gloves on, them jabs they don't feel so pillow fisted like everybody like to say, man. Like I've been saying for years, and like Shakur was saying recently in one of the interviews I saw, you know, you don't see too many people walking through them jabs. You don't see nobody walking through his punches. And that's the narrative that you hear from everybody. Oh, he can't keep he don't got enough pop to keep nobody off him. Well, okay, but let's see with them them 8-ounce gloves, you know, what's gonna happen. Yo, I got somebody, I am 444 in the building, man. Put your camera on in the back. Let me see your face. All right, I'll put you up, bro.
Yeah,
What's good with you?
everything's peaceful, brother. Well, I just heard you rapping about. What was you rapping about just now? I want to kind of. I think you was talking about, was that Keyshawn and Shakur?
Oh yeah, I was talking about uh something that my guy JR Spock said in the chat. He was saying that, you know, I guess behind the scene he said he had the inside scoop on what has been happening. Having seen it in person, he said Keyshawn dominates Shakur, and he's saying that's why they didn't fight, because they already know the outcome. I guess he's talking about sparring that he witnessed, where Keyshawn Davis is sparking Shakur or whatnot that nobody don't know about. But
Oh,
I'm saying that that don't really mean nothing in sparring, because it's a lot of different factors with sparring as opposed to being under the bright lights. Under the bright lights, you got 8-ounce gloves, and when you sparring, you got on bigger gloves and everything. So you know those jabs might not be as fast or as potent as they are when you know with the 8-ounce gloves on under the bright lights. So you know you might have Keyshawn Davis willing to eat some jabs walking in on Shakur, you know, to try to stalk him or impose his will or whatever, that he won't be able to do that. And under the bright lights, with 8-ounce gloves on, because the punch is going to sting and hurt more. They're going to be faster. We know
Yeah.
Shakur is more accurate. It's a lot of different things,
Yeah.
man. And I just pointed out what we saw happen with Frank Martin and Tank. But go ahead, you got the floor, bro.
Yeah, I think when it comes to, I think one of the mistakes that people make is that they take fragments of things, stories, and they try to use it as if it justifies, it makes up for the whole thing. So for instance, like Shakur has even said this, like even when there's claims of Devin Haney getting the best of Shakur maybe once or twice, etc. Shakur said it best. Shakur said, listen, we've sparred many, many, many times. Which sparring session are you talking about? Because if you look at the total amount of sparring sessions over the course of time, it's quite evident that, I dominated, right? But people want to cling to moments of a sparring session where maybe the other person did dominate. I don't take it. I don't take it. It's not impossible for Keyshawn Davis to may have got the best of Shakur in a sparring session or two, but that's the problem, is that we don't have the luxury of seeing every single sparring session they've ever had. You know what I mean? And as long as we can't have access to that, I think, we should stay away from a lot of that speculation. You know what I mean? What we do know is how are they in their professional career? What have they done in their professional career? How do they look in the ring with fights that we can see with our own eyes collectively? All these shadow stories and it's like, it's pointless. It's just another attempt to try to diminish, someone that's someone that's great, at what they do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't buy into all that stuff, because unless I'm able to see every single sparring session under the sun that they've ever had, I can't say XYZ. But I do know, yeah, some days fighters are gonna get the best of each other. Sparring sessions is to work on things. It's not a fight. You know what I mean? It's to work on things. It's to practice things. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's what it's
And
supposed to be, but nowadays they be trying to get shine though.
exactly. They were trying to get shine. And it's unfortunate, But the topic of your show today is, you said it was Bill Inconsistent.
Yeah, that's one
What?
of the topics I was talking about. Well, it was some Shakur fans who came over on my last live,
Yeah.
whatnot, and they was talking about the Bill Haney interview with Champ Side. It was only a part of it then. Where he was talking about the 25% offer back when Shakur and Devin were both at 135.
Yeah.
And they were basically saying he was being inconsistent, or they used the term lying. He's Bill lying. He said something different every time and everything. And they were saying that because, the clip that Champ Side had played, Bill was talking about the flat fee. He said Shakur should have took the flat fee. And they were saying he ain't mentioned no flat fee before. He was talking about 25%. And they was like, 25% of what? And so I just was pointing, trying to explain, how I thought that they misunderstood what he was saying. In the first interview, the earlier interviews, he said the same exact thing actually. What's your thoughts on that though?
No, I feel you. Okay, I got you.
I
Okay.
had a clip that I wanted to play, but go ahead. You could cook
Go
for a
no,
minute, and I'm gonna try to find the clip.
no. Do your thing. Do your thing. I just you kind of updated me. I'll jump off, and if I see something, you'll hear something, I'll jump back on.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Salute to you, man. 444, right? Yeah, I think. Yeah. Salute to the brothers 444, man. That's his first time on the panel. Real respectable, man. I appreciate you providing content for the channel, man, by coming up and offering your opinion and everything. Good conversation. Let me see. So Rick 5154 said, is Core really trying to unify though? He said, been 3+ years since he's been in a unification. Well, I would say that Shakur was trying to unify. He just was having problems getting people in the ring with him. We all know that he was trying to fight Tank or whatever, and that fight didn't happen. I ain't really gonna go into detail about that. I don't want no Tankamaniacs to hop up here and rip their shirt off. Keep y'all shirt on, bro. You know what I mean? But I would argue that Shakur was trying to make unifications, man. He was trying to fight, the other champions or whatever. He just couldn't, get them. He just couldn't get those fights. Let me see. He say, Kia and Kure are not fighting. Y'all act like these the only fighters that ever fight each other. No, man. I'm saying like at the least, I would say that they should be campaigning in different divisions. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm not really trying to force Keyshawn Davis and Shakur to fight each other. I'm just trying to say that they need to be in different divisions. I'm just saying that I'm just trying to urge Keyshawn Davis to keep his word and go ahead and do what he was telling everybody he was going to do. He said he was going to go up to 147 for his next fight. He said that he was going to fight Devin Haney at first, and then he reneged and said he wanted to fight Lewis Crocker first, and then fight Devin Haney. And I ain't too mad at that. Just go ahead up there to 147, man. Get out the way of Shakur, man. If y'all not going to fight each other, y'all should be campaigning in different divisions. If y'all claim y'all brothers, and that's what brothers do. Brothers don't stay in the same division. We saw Jamal Charlo and Jamel Charlo, set that example. They never stayed in the same division. When Jamal Charlo was at 154 and Jamel was at 147, Jamal moved up to 160 to make room for Jamel to come to 154. Spread out, man. Don't step on each other's toes or whatnot. That's all. I'm not trying to force them to fight each other. Let me see. Mr. Big Play Bray said, I think Key and Kure will fight one day. I guess Key will keep talking slick, and it's going to be one. I don't know, man. Let me see. We got somebody else in the building. Sports Prediction 101. Buckle Up Boxing. I think it's Buckle Up Boxing. Oh, yo, let me see your face real quick before I put you up, bro. It's crazy that we got to do this all the time now, man. All right, I see you, bro. Yo, salute, bro.
What's good with you, bro?
Ain't nothing, man. Just trying to talk some boxing real quick. You know what I'm saying? What's good with you?
Yeah, I hear you up here. I hear you up here chopping it up. I just wanted to. I just wanted to jump in here with you and say you saying some good shit, bro. Like everything you saying is official, especially about. I like Keyshawn. Keyshawn, I thought in my eyesight, Keyshawn been the goods. You feel me? Uh, um, for him to when Keyshawn was getting ready to fight Jermaine Ortiz. Keyshawn sat right there and told you, me, and everybody else that was looking into a camera that he wanted to fight Devin Haney. What you just
Facts.
said is absolutely true. He said he wanted to fight Devin Haney. Now, I heard him say that, and so after the fight, of course, as a fan of the sport, I was waiting around, looking forward to Keyshawn trying to see what's up with Devin Haney because it looked like both of them was open because the Devin and Rowley talk wasn't really in the air yet. They still had time to make something, see what's going what Keyshawn going to do. So then I heard another rumor. I turned around and I seen a video where Keyshawn was saying somebody said Keyshawn should just go and get the belt from Crocker, just like you just said. I seen that when he said he was going to fight Crocker and try to get up. Maybe if he fight Crocker, that could give him a belt and give him more of a better situation when he go to the table, far as when they make the fight with Devin, because he would have two belts then. So I mean, he would have he would have a belt. So it would make things a little different when they go to the table instead of him coming just to 147 without a belt, because no with the money might look crazy on Keyshawn end. So if he get a belt, might look a little better for him. So I thought that was I thought he was going to do that. So that ain't happening. Then I turn around. In the meantime, I be seeing him arguing with Richard Hitchison at 140, but you don't want to fight at 140 because you're not going to fight Keisha. I mean, you're not going to fight Shakur. You ain't fighting Shakur. You already told us you and Shakur supposed to be cool, whatever. All right, I'm going to go ahead and respect that. So I'm hoping that you just going to stay out, not be in the division with Shakur, like you said, and go up there and fight Devin. Then I put the icing on the cake. I turned around yesterday, and you pushing up on Abdullah Mason at 135. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Then you telling them to move up. Like if you that's my whole thing, you know. If you trying to call out somebody, you know, it's expected for you to go down to their weight division if they got the belt and you don't have no belt. If you don't have no belt, you need to be going down there.
Correct. Yes. Go down there to 135 if that's the case. He don't want to go down there because he's not really comfortable going down there frequent. That's what it is. He not comfortable. He not comfortable going to 135. He know. Look at his body right now. You can look at him and tell that boy don't want to go to 135 no more. That's why he left out of there.
Hey, but listen what he was saying though when he was standing in front of Abdullah. He said, "You bigger than me." You know what I'm saying? So if Abdullah can make it, then you can make it. Then that's how I look at it.
Right.
If you want to scream out and say he the same size as you, then go ahead down to 135. Y'all the same size. Why he can make 135 but you can't? You know, I feel like he didn't even try to make 135 because it was Edwin De Los Santos. Edwin De Los Santos.
And that's what I feel like that too. I feel like he could have stayed at 135 a little longer than he did anyway. He don't like if you can make the weight, that's all that matter. He wasn't complaining about making the weight. He never made no complaints about making 135. So why you ain't just stay at 135 and you knew Abdullah and all of them was right there making a run for shit anyway. You knew they was coming. You knew him, Floyd Schofield, all of them. You knew about Raymond Mortala. I didn't even know that boy Cruz beat you in the amateurs. I know that don't really count, but it is what it is. He have beat you before. You would think that you want to redeem something. I'm just finding out that he been beating Keyshawn up in the amateurs. So why you leave 135 anyway?
Yeah.
I don't understand. He making me not. I was a fan. I liked him at first. Like I told you when I first got on here, he doing this to himself with me. Doing this to himself frequent.
He just do too much clout chasing, but he already admitted that he be clout chasing. That's what he be doing. You know, he said he one of the guys who believe that you got to do that to put your name out, get your name out there. So, you know, I see the play.
Somebody came in my comments and told me that. Somebody said that frequent, that's what sometimes you gotta came in my comments and told me when I did a video about this shit that you gotta sometimes you gotta clout chase. Everybody else do it, buckle up. Everybody else be out there doing it, you know. But I mean,
hey, he straight came out and said that though, bro. He straight came out and said it.
What you think about it, frequent? I mean, is it cool to do it if you gonna fight? Like, what you think about that?
You couldn't hear me? I said I was looking for something. I guess when I changed the screen or whatever that I'm on, you can't hear me. But I said he came right out and said it though, bro. He came out and said it. I got the clip. I was looking for the clip real quick, but I guess you couldn't hear me. When I said he came out himself and said that, you know, he admitted that he was clout chasing Devin Haney or whatever. He said he was calling Devin Haney out when he knew dang well he wasn't ready for Devin Haney. But he said you got to do stuff like that though. That's what you got to do to put your name out there.
Oh, he said it his damn self.
Yeah, he said it himself. I was looking for the clip real quick, but you couldn't hear me when I was looking for the clip, so I just came back. But yeah, that's what I think about it. You know, same thing, man. I think he need to stop clout chasing and go ahead and you know, move up to 147, fight one. Even if you don't fight Devin, you know, straight as soon as you go up there out the gate, I don't expect you to fight Devin because I think you'll lose that fight. You know, I wanted to be more competitive, so go up there and beat Lewis Crocker or one of them guys. You know, get yourself acclimated to the division. You know, and then you know you can beat Devin. I don't know.
Man, that's what I
We
want
gotta
to see
see. Let's see the
happen.
fight.
That's what I want to. I want what you just said him to go do. That's the only thing I'm interested in. I want to see Keyshawn get the fuck out of 140, go to 147, go to 147, and get a belt. I don't care who you fight. Just go up there and get a belt. Go to 147 and let Shakur do 140. And let
Oh man.
Abdullah do what he doing at 135, because Abdullah was initial plans was to go undisputed. And I like all the fighters in each division. You feel me? Like each division, like I like everything going on in 135, everything at 140, and even though 147, we all call it like a kind of weak division, but it's weak, but it's still kind of fun watching them.
Yeah,
It's kind of
it seemed
fun
like they
watching
making the fights now.
Rolly be a champion.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, we getting the fights there though. Look, they ripping their shirts off already. She said Rolly about to be Lineal. Yeah,
That's
he
right.
is about it. He flatline, that's Lineal. He can be laying in the flat line. He about to get put down. Isaiah in the building.
It's crazy that Rolly is in the position that he in, and I just want to keep saying what happened. If Rolly was to end up and win again, that'd just be some crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
that'd
don't
be wild.
expect it
Hey,
at all. I wouldn't put my money on it. None of that.
if Rolly catch Devin slipping, you know what I'm saying? He beat Devin. Hey man, we gotta give Rolly his props, man. We gotta give him full
Yeah,
credit. Rolly, we
I know.
can't tease Rolly for biting erasers off of pencils no more or eating crayons and none of that stuff, man. We gotta say Rolly got a high IQ. Rolly got power. He know what
Right,
he doing. He got a
right.
better
Give Rolly his
trainer
prop.
and
You
all of that
right.
stuff. We gotta run it
You
all
right.
down.
Yeah,
But
you right.
until that happened though.
Right.
We still got to see. You only good as your last fight, and he did do the double left hook on Ryan and put him on his pocket. So, Rolly is sitting
Right.
pretty right now. He on the up and up. He
And then you
gaining some
got Ryan
momentum.
running around with a belt, and you got Ryan with a belt, and you got Devin. Yeah. I mean, I like this one.
I'm
Man,
sorry, I
Keyshawn.
can't respect it with Ryan, man, because Ryan wasn't supposed to get that. Ryan got put on his pockets by Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Before that, he cheated. You know what I'm saying? And he was expelled from the WBC ranking system, from the racist rant that he went on and all of that crazy stuff. They expelled him from the WBC. And then to come right back off of his loss from Rolly Romero to get a title shot, a WBC title shot at that. Like, come on, bro. And then on top of that,
Yeah,
you
but
got
he
people
had to. Did he
they let
take
him.
that? He had the test, right? He had the test for that
Yeah,
fight. We
yeah, they
can't
saying
skip that now. We
he's
can't
saying
skip that part.
he's saying he had the test. He had 0 nanograms in his system. That's why Rolly put him on his pockets. You know what I'm saying? He had to have 0 nanograms. So then they had to put him against Barrios. And I don't know what the hell Barrios was doing in there. He got tested for the fight, supposedly, but we ain't hear
Right,
nothing back though. Well, so usually when
right,
we don't hear nothing back, that mean they clean though. But
right.
we ain't hear nothing back, and Devin and them saying, okay, let's sign up, let's set up another fight, let's get a date, and then from that date we can start VADA testing.
Well, I
But
don't
you know
think
what?
Ryan is not a good Ryan not that good of a boxer anyway. I
He
mean,
definitely not.
somebody
That's
can beat
why
Ryan. Ryan don't have a jab for real. He don't throw his hand. He don't really let his hands go like that for real, for real.
you know what
So
though? I can say though I saw some videos with him with David Benavidez, and David Benavidez trying to school him a little bit. It seemed like he could possibly get better, with the Mexican monster.
right.
with David Benavidez, was showing him how to throw a proper jab and trying to
Right,
help him develop a jab. So if Ryan
right.
develop a jab, he gonna be better for sure, because he need a
I'm
jab.
glad that you can see he need a jab like I do. I be going crazy when he be fighting. Like,
But
where
you know
is
what
your
else he need
jab
though?
at? Where is
You know
your
what else?
jab at?
You
God
know what else he need
damn.
though?
Yeah.
He need footwork on the back foot in the defense, man. Because you can't keep doing this illegal move that they keep letting you get away with. They only letting them get away with this illegal turning his back because it's Ryan Garcia, and they feel like he can be a star. They trying
Right.
to
I
make
see
him
what you're
into a
saying.
star, so they letting him get away with stuff. Just like
Right.
they let your boy get away with the knee and all of that. We ain't gonna go into that. But
Mm-hmm.
certain when you get to a certain status in boxing, or they see a certain potential in you, then you can start getting away with some stuff. You know, they saw
Right.
potential in Lomachenko. That's why he was getting all those shots. You know, he was getting title shot after title shot. He lost his second fight. He got a title shot. You know, that's almost unheard of. And he lost that and then came back his third fight and got another title shot and won. Like, come on, man. It's like we in the twilight zone sometime with some of these fighters. And Ryan Garcia did the same exact thing. Look at that. He fought Rolly Romero and that belt was thrown in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Dropped in their laps. He ended up losing. So he lost that and Rolly became the champion. But then right after that, he got to fight Mario Barrios for another title. It's Lomachenko all over again, bro.
Right. I don't see how Ryan got
Nah,
right back
let
in
me
that
put my shirt
position
back
like that.
on though, bro. Let me put my shirt back on. They out here ripping these shirts off though, man, about this.
Yeah, Ryan shouldn't have got back in position that quick. That's definitely true. I don't know how the fuck. I don't know how that happened like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's diabolical to say the least, man. But yeah, as far as the Bill Haney thing, man, Bill Haney was talking about a flat fee in the beginning of all of those interviews that he was talking about. He was talking about the 2.5, you
That's what
know.
I was listening to you on earlier, frequent. That I wanted to say something. I heard you saying about something about that 25%. That 25% that you was talking about. They said that they had you said they said they gave another offer. Bob Erm came and did an interview. Bob Erm was on an interview and said that only one offer was sent from Devin team for the Shakur fight. And he said that was a bullshit 25% offer. He said they sent the 25% offer because Devin told me that he didn't want to fight at 135 no more, really. He wanted to go to 140. Behind closed doors, he told me that, and that's why they sent Shakur the 25% offer because they knew Shakur was going to probably want a little bit more money, and it worked out just how he thought it was going to work out. And
Hey,
Shakur tried
hey,
to get some more money, and he left.
hey, yo, you can hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo, look, here go the clip right here. The clip I was talking
What's
about.
up with the bottle? What's up with this? I called the top rec attorney and I said, hey, what's up with this? He said, I'm going to reach out to Shakur and them and see what's going on. He says, no, Bill, I don't have an offer for you. Right? He comes back to me. I said, well, this is easy, right? I said that you just gave Devin 2.8 to go across the water and he only had Devin had one belt. Shakur doesn't have a belt. So I said, well, 2.8, doesn't that sound about right? He says, no. He came back. He said 50%. I came back. I said, no, we give him a little bit more than that, maybe 3 point something, 3.5, something like that. He said, no. He came back 50. I then told Dev, I said, man, dude don't want to fight. He said, what is he talking about? I said, he's saying 50-50. I said, Dev, 50-50 is crazy. That don't sound like the guy who wants to fight at all. He said, have you ever heard some shit like that? I said, no. So I did my research, my due diligence, looked up other fights to see what percentages have happened in different fights. And I saw 80-20 with Usyk and Dylan White. And then, so I researched some more and I saw 75-25 with other fighters, but it was only involving one belt. So I told Dev, right? Dev said, give him the 25%. I called Top Rank's attorney, man. I said 25%. He called back to me and he says, look, we need to start going another way. Start talking about some other options. So I didn't think nothing of it. Shakur started talking shit and came out and said, well, you know that I wasn't going to sign the 25%. And Devin said openly, he said, sign the contract.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
so look, Blaze pound for pound said 2.8 ain't a lot of money. See,
Right.
and that's the thing. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Y'all acknowledge that What's 2.8? He talking about 2.8 million, and he said 3.5, around 3.8. Did when in the new interview when Bill was talking, he said Shakur should have took the flat fee. This is the flat fee that he was talking about, but y'all trying to act like that he talking about something different. Like he didn't mention the flat fee. That's what y'all saying. He didn't mention the flat fee at first. He just was talking about 25% at first. He said a different thing every time. No, he said the same exact thing. It's just he talking the numbers right there. He said he offered them 2.8, and then he said after that maybe 3.5, 3.8 million. You know, that's a flat fee that he's talking about. He said he said each time Shakur came back and said 50-50 split, and that's it. He said then he came back and told Devin that and said this dude he don't sound like a person that want to fight. And he said, Devin said, well, just offer him 25%. And how they got to that is because Devin had all 4 belts, and the lowest you can go for the other 3 sanctioning bodies is 25%. Whereas the WBC is the only one who the lowest you can go to is 30%. And so that's why Devin said offer him the 25% because the other 3 belts is for 25%. And so they trying to put, I be hearing this narrative, oh, Bill's a liar, Bill's lying, he's inconsistent, he's saying something different now. No, he ain't. He's saying the same thing. He's talking about the flat fees in that video. He's talking about the 2.8 million, that's a flat fee. Then he talking about the 3.5, 3.8 or whatever. Shakur didn't want to take that. And that's why they were saying that would have been more than what Shakur ever made.
So I wonder what was Bob Erm talking about, saying that they didn't offer 3 fees. They only, 3 offers. They only offer 1 offer. Why Bob Erm said that?
Bill Haney was on Fanon channel. He was on his live and he explained that too. He said that Bob Arum he said they was just negotiating with Shakur himself. You know, he said they wasn't talking to Bob. He said they was talking to Shakur, and you know, behind the scenes they was talking to Shakur and I guess and Jay Prince or whatever, but not Bob or whatever. So that's why Bob said what he said. But you know,
well,
so
let
they
me
was
tell
talking
you
to
that. I'm gonna
Shakur,
tell you
and know
one
what
thing.
Shakur said after that? Before you say that, know what Shakur said after that? He went on $1 million worth of game, and they asked him why he ain't take the 25%, and he said he would have took it. He said he didn't think that they would move on. See, that was the thing. I see people they try to rewrite history, but I was there for it all. Devin was at 135. He had became undisputed with those two fights, with that one fight with George Kambosos, and then he defended it once with George Kambosos. Then he defended it again against Lomachenko. So he had already defended it twice. So he was ready to move up. You know, he said the only reason that he would stay there is for Tank. You know what I'm saying? But Shakur started, you know, talking about, you know, fighting him or whatever. So he went into negotiation with Shakur and he offered him the 25%. But
well,
Shakur didn't.
If I'm Devin, you know what I do at that time, at that point? If I know I really want to go to 140
wait, hold on. Let me land my plane before you say that. What I was saying was, you know, he was making Shakur offers 25% and all of that, and the 2.8 and all of that. But the thing was, Shakur and nobody didn't think that Devin was actually going to move up. Because you know that was the narrative, that Devin was stuck in between a rock and a hard place. He couldn't go up to 140 because Regis would knock him out. You know what I'm saying? And if he stayed down, he was going to have to fight Shakur, and Shakur was going to beat him or whatever he was saying. You know, so they didn't think that he would move up because they thought that Shakur was the lesser of the 2 evils. You know, they was basically saying if he moved up to 140, Regis was going to knock him out. But then after he beat Regis, everybody tune switched and said, "Oh, nobody thought that Regis was going to win." Come on, man. That's all y'all was saying, man. Even Senior, one of Tank coaches over there at the Rise podcast, even picked Regis Prograde to win. Come on, man. It was a lot of people picking Regis because they thought that Regis was going to knock Devin out. It was the whole narrative going around about Devin being pillow fisted and can't punch. And then Devin went up there and hurt him. You know what I'm saying? And stumbled them.
Devin haven't done nothing wrong though, bro. Devin career is doing absolutely what every fighter is supposed to do. It's just that the only thing it seemed like I feel the fight that you giving for him, but a lot of people act like Devin can't make mistakes. Bill Bill and them did make a mistake when you just played that video and he just now said Shakur didn't have no belts. That's where the whole thing always starts at. So what? Shakur didn't have a belt at 135. Shakur was a 2 division champion and he was
But he didn't
unified
deserve
at
no 50-50
130.
split, though. He didn't deserve no 50-50 split, though.
No,
That
he
was
did not
outrageous.
deserve a 50-50 split. You know what he deserved? The 30% he was entitled to. If you would have should have just let him get more
I
money
don't need.
and then they
I
could have
wouldn't
got
even
the
say.
fight.
I wouldn't even say he
That's
deserved
it.
the 30%. Know why? Because the majority rules, bro. Devin didn't have just one belt. He had 3. He had 4 belts. He had 5 belts. If Shakur beat Devin at that time, he would have had the Lineal title, the ring belt, and he would have had all 4 belts, bro. And the other 3
Right.
belts is 25%. The WBC is the only one that's 30% or whatnot. Majority
I mean,
rules, man. That's why he went with the 25%. And when people say that, I say then why didn't Shakur just say 30%? Give me 30%. He
that's
was
what I
going, he
said
was
that I wish they
outpricing himself
wanted.
talking
I
about
wish I could
50-50.
have gotten between that and got a chance to let them hear my voice. That's all I would have said. Can you just give them 30% so y'all could just fight, please? Give them 30% and then y'all fight. Just give them a little bit more money and then there
Shakur
you
ain't asked
go.
for that. Shakur ain't asked for that.
You
When
see, that's what the
he
whole
was
thing
talking
is. Now, me
the
and you
flat fee,
talking. Now,
when
that's
he
the
was
best
talking the flat
conversation I had about this
When he was
with
talking
you.
the flat fee of 3.8 million, though, Shakur should have took that. He should have took that. That was more than he ever made at that point. Why he didn't take that?
Well, if an offer like that was offered, I will admit he should have took it.
And
If that
then know
offer
what?
was made, then yes, he should have took that. But at the same time, I'm going to say, if all Devin really had to do to keep everything cool, slim, cool with him, and say he can't make the weight no more, I'm going to 140. I'm going to 140. See y'all, I ain't fighting nobody. Simple as
But
that. It's not no duck. I'm going to
I think
140.
that's I think this the
That's
I think
it.
this I think this the part that people missing, bro. Shakur was getting the shot. Devin was already undisputed. He already had the accolade under his belt. So if he dropped the belt to leave or whatever, it don't make him not undisputed no more. He got that title under his belt already.
Right.
He's
So
already
why not do that,
undisputed
frequent?
champion.
So why
Huh?
not do that,
And he
frequent? Why
defended
not
it
just do
twice.
that then?
I mean, he
That-
did eventually, but he tried to he
yeah.
was trying to give Shakur the
He
shot, but
went through
Shakur
all
didn't
of
take
that.
it.
He went through all of that bullshit that he went through, talking about he stand to the end of the year. You made the fight with Regis in the middle of the year. How you
Yeah,
stand to the end of the
yeah,
year? That's
because
unnecessary talk.
you know why? You know why he said that? Because originally, like he said, he was only willing to stay there to fight Tank. But Tank wasn't making no noise about the fight, whatever. Shakur jumped out there, get in the way, and a lot of Tank fans was happy about that, because they didn't want Tank to fight him. That's what I believe. I believe they was happy when Shakur stepped up and wanted
I
to
don't
fight,
think
and they
Tank
went
wanted
into
to fight
negotiation.
Devin.
So they
I don't
start.
think Tank wanted to fight Devin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he wanted to fight him. And so that when Shakur stepped in or whatever, after Devin said he'll stay there for Tank, when Shakur stepped in, everybody jumped on the bandwagon with Shakur. Yo, Shakur, yeah, fight Shakur. Shakur gonna beat him in this, and that, and the third. And then when Shakur didn't take the 25% and Devin went in for Regis, people thought that Regis was gonna knock him out. When Regis, lost to Devin, that's when the sour taste came in everybody's mouth. That's when the sour taste came in their mouth, man. You know what I'm saying?
It was even a bigger sour taste for Devin to go to 147 and beat Brian Norman and drop Brian Norman. That was a big surprise. He left sour tastes in people's mouth, and he's doing what you're supposed to be doing in the sport. Not my favorite, not my top guy, but I can't take nothing away. You ain't gonna hear me take something away from what Devin is. Devin is a 3 division champion, 35, 40, and 47. 3 division champion, undisputed at 135. Devin guys, sir, that's a good shit. That's big boy shit. That's what you supposed to be coming in the sport to do. Tank don't have what he got. Tank got to get to where he got. Tank ain't got nowhere near Devin type of accolades. And that's who fault is that? That's your own fault as a fighter. You have your career, and then after you get a certain age, a certain time, that shit gonna be over, and motherfucker
And
gonna say that's what you did.
Hey man, that's where the belts don't matter come from. That's where that talk come from. The belts don't matter.
It's
To
always
try to
matter.
make up
Everything
the.
matter. All championships matter in any sport. If to
Hey
me, it
man,
do.
hey man, I'm ready to start telling them the truth. The belts is everything, man.
The belts is everything, man. The belts is everything.
You know what I'm saying? That's the
You know what I
championship. That's the
always
Super
say?
Bowl.
Check this
The
out.
Super
Hey,
Bowl
frequent.
is
I don't even
undisputed.
care. Frequent. I don't care how you. I don't care if a person don't like who was on your resume, but you took the super belts from them. I don't care
Hey,
that
look.
Deontay Wilder had to knock out C level or beat up a C level, but managed to run for his belt. But I give Deontay Wilder all the props in the world for that fight. I don't care who it was. He took the belt. You supposed to be in that fight. And that go for anybody. If somebody got a belt in your division, you supposed to be going to go take the belts. That's what you in the fucking sport to do. Simple as that.
Hey
Simple as
man,
that.
look, this I always hit him with this reality right here. I hit him with the reality stone, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of your career, how do people measure your greatness? How they gonna measure your greatness, bro? They gonna count how many belts you won. They gonna count how many people you beat who had belts. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
gonna count how many people who were holding belts when you beat them.
Exactly.
They gonna count how
Right.
many times. Even the tank fan logic, the tankomaniacs logic. The opponents that you beat, how many belts do they get later on? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they
Goddamn
might
right.
even count that. They might even
Goddamn
measure your
right.
greatness with that. But come on, bro, it's all the belts is everything. The
Belts is
belt is
everything,
everything.
bro. That's why I
When
just say
your
Bud
career
done
is
his
over and
thing.
they looking at your legend, the belt is everything. Because if you ain't fighting nobody with no belts, they not going to talk about you. They not going to be able to say he beat a 2 times champion. He beat a multi-division champion. He beat a
Right.
former undisputed champion. They ain't gonna be. That's all
Right.
they gonna talk is champion talk when they
Right.
to measure your greatness. But if you ain't beat no
Right.
champions or you ain't hold no belts, I see all of these people who talking about the belts don't matter. I see they all be trying to get belts. They be having belts. Why you holding
Yeah.
on? If the belts don't matter, why you holding on to a belt? Drop the belt then, bro. Why you mad
Right.
because they stripping you from belts? Why are you mad because they
That's right.
stripping the belt from you? You know what I'm saying?
I
They
even
get
got
they say belts
age
don't matter.
frequent.
Then
I
they
even got on Bud about it. When Bud tried to jump on the bandwagon talking about the belt shit, don't do that. You wasn't saying that back when you was winning all them goddamn belts at 135 and
hey
140.
man,
When you won the
look,
belt at 135 and
it's
140.
it's smoke and mirrors, man. When Bud said the belts don't matter, he was saying out of frustration, speaking out of frustration with the
Exactly.
WBC. He actually gave props to the IBF, and said when they stripped them, they did what they were supposed to do. He said he was getting on the WBC. He said, what make y'all better than why y'all think y'all better than the rest of them? He said
Right.
that the rest of them they accepted, the money that I gave them, but you don't want to accept it. What I gave y'all or whatever. What make
Right.
y'all better? He was cooking them. And then when
Right.
he said the belts, he said the ring belt mean the most. I understand what he meant by that because you generally you got to be unified usually to get the ring magazine belt, to get the ring belt. They
Right.
usually give it to the champion that
Un-
the
that's
best, the number one
undisputed.
in the division. If
Right.
the one number one champion in the division or whatever, the person who got 2 belts usually have it, but
Oh, okay.
if they don't have it, if the person who got the ring belt, drop the belt or whatever, or lead a division or whatever, usually they make the number 1 and 2 ranked fighters fight each other for the ring belt, you know. But that's not here nor there though. The ring mag when we talking about the sanctioning body belts, we heard Bud say that the belts don't matter, but it's easy to say that. You can say that easy at when you're about to retire and your whole career you've been chasing the belts, becoming undisputed in all the divisions you've been in except for 2. You only been in 2 divisions that you didn't become undisputed in. So you chased the belts at 140, became undisputed. You chased all the belts at 147, knocked everybody out down there too, might I add, you know what I'm saying? To add to Bud greatness, he knocked everybody,
Damn
he
to a
stopped
dead.
everybody out. He
From
stopped
the
everybody
first
at
from the
147,
first
became
fighter to the
undisputed.
last.
Yeah, and then he got the 154 and beat a champion, and then he skipped all the way up to 168 and became undisputed. You fought for belts your whole career. So how the belts don't
Right.
matter, bro? You can't come out and say that the belts don't matter
Right.
because your ways and actions did not show that, sir. Your ways
Right.
and actions
Exactly.
showed that the belts is everything.
That's
So I
right.
don't be trying to
Exactly.
hear that, man. When they talking about the belts
Exactly.
don't matter, the belts do matter.
Yeah.
That's
The
duck
bells
talk. It's
do
duck
matter.
energy. When you don't want to fight
Right.
the champions in your division, then you ducking. Shakur need
You
to fight
ducking.
all of those boys that's holding the
Yeah.
belts because they the best. They
And
considered the best in the division. So fight
that's
them
right.
guys, man.
That's right. Goddamn right. That's right. At 140, Shakur should be fighting belt holders right now. I want to see Shakur in with what's his Antoine Russell or what's his Richard Hitchison or or what's that other one, Dalton Smith, whatever. Yeah, get
Yeah,
one of them fights for Richard
Gary
Hitchison. I mean,
Antoine
get one
last,
of them
right?
fights for Shakur right now. That's who I want to see Shakur fight. I will be happy when I see that. I want to see one of them names against Shakur right
Gary
now. That's
Antoine
what I
last
want to see.
because if he beat Gary Antoine early, then the rest of them might not want to fight him. So you got to
Right.
save Gary Antoine for last. You know what I mean?
Right. Well,
Let Gary
go get the
Antoine
white boy
unify, you
then.
unify.
All right. Him and the
Let
white boy
Keyshawn
can fight.
Davis get out the way. Go it up to
Right.
147 somewhere.
Right. Get
And that's it.
Keyshawn ass out the way. Keyshawn, go up there and fight Ryan or some goddamn body. Go do something. Yeah, do something at 147. And let them other boys work at 135. Hey, Frequent, it was good though, bro. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I thought I'd slide through though and see what's up with you.
Hey
Definitely
man, I
like your
appreciate you.
channel. I'll be checking you out. And I definitely be sharing your shit too, showing you love.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Make sure you smash the like button for me. Hit the hype button. You know, they got a hype button out here now. It's a hype button lurking under the description now, man. Sometimes you got to hit more, and then if you on your phone, sometimes you got to hit more, and then that drop down, and then you got to scroll over and do all this extra stuff to find the hype button. Hype your boy up.
Right. I got you. I'm gonna hype you up, bro, and make sure. And when you get a chance, come through and check me out too. And I'll be putting the games out too sometimes. So you looking to
Oh,
try and
okay.
get a couple dollars double up? Check me out when I be putting them games out. But it was
Hey,
definitely a pleasure, and I get back with you, bro.
you was in the chat, yo.
Yeah, I was in the chat earlier when I first came in. I think I had put a comment in there, but then I said I'm
What's
gonna go
your
up there
what's your
and do
name in the chat?
sports prediction. I think it should say sports prediction, right? Sports prediction 101. Because it shouldn't be under Buckle Up. That was an old channel.
Yeah, I ain't
But that's
see
still what I go by though.
I ain't
But it
see
should be.
but drop a when you leave, just drop a comment in there in the chat so
I'll
I
put
can
it on.
see I rent you up and I know I can subscribe to your channel and everything.
I got you, frequent.
Inshallah.
I put it in there for you. I got you, bro. Be safe. I get back with you.
All right, man. Salute. Appreciate you.
Uh,
Yeah, man. So yeah, I see a lot of y'all down there ripping y'all shirts off and stuff, man. I see 2 Cents said. Shout out to 2 Cents Boxing, yo. If y'all ain't subscribed to her channel, go ahead and subscribe over there, man. They be Johnson Bounce Central or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? They be over there. They rip their shirts off and all of that stuff over there. So if you're into that, man, I mean, check out 2 Cents Boxing, one of the best boxing channels, And she said he had no intentions on staying frequent. I think she talking about when Devin was at 135. No, well, his initial intentions was to move up to fight one of the champions at 140. I can't really say it was Regis originally because he had a bunch of options down there at that point in time. He had a bunch of options, but he was chasing Tank. The most of the time he was down there, so that was the fight that everybody wanted. Tank was like the lottery down there. Everybody wanted a Tank fight because everybody thought you was going to get paid a whole lot because Ryan Garcia, you know what I'm saying? We saw what happened with Ryan Garcia and Tank. They did 1.2 million pay-per-views, And so even before that, Tank was looked at as the bag. So everybody wanted to fight Tank, and so Devin was down there trying to fight Tank before Shakur came. So you don't remember Shakur just came to the division. He fought one guy, Yoshino. He beat Yoshino, Mario's dinosaur. He beat Yoshino, and then he went straight into trying to fight Devin. He started, clout chasing, with the signs and stuff. He showed up where Devin was at, talking about signing a contract and all of that stuff, and had people thinking it was a contract. And so they sent them a real offer behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And we know that offer was real because Devin and them didn't come out with that offer to the public. Shakur came out with the offer to the public, talking about they sent them 25% and he worth more than that and he not taking it. He brought it public. They wasn't even public with it. They sent them that offer behind the scenes. So, you know, can't say it was clout chasing and none of that. They didn't bring it to the forefront. He did. And so with that being said, originally they wanted to fight Tank. They was going to move up and take one of those other options, 2 cents. They had like 3 options. They could afford Regis, of course. T.O. was fake retired, and so his belt was on the line too. I think it was going to be vacant or whatnot. He was going to have to fight. I forget who he's going to have to fight. I think it was Barboza. He had the chance to fight for the belt. You know, if T.O. didn't come back, and they gave T.O. a deadline, you know, to announce if he was really going to stay retired and leave his belts up for grabs, or was he going to come back and get his belt? And so you had a few options for Devin. Devin had that on the table there. He had the Regis fight, or he could have stayed and fought Shakur. You know, it wasn't really nothing about Tank there yet. You know, I know people talk about the Steven Espinoza. Supposedly he had a conversation with Bill and asked Bill about a fight with Tank. You know, when Tank got out of jail. Yeah, because Tank was in jail too. Tank was incarcerated, I believe. You know, and he asked Bill about Tank, and Bill and them had already talked about the Regis fight being on the table and all of that. So they ended up taking the Regis fight. So yeah, they wasn't planning on staying there, but they would have stayed if Shakur would have took that 25%, you know, because the Regis fight wasn't in stone yet. You know, it wasn't a done deal. But let me see what else y'all saying in here. I done missed a lot of comments. You know, let me see. Mine Yours said he offered him that knowing he was going to move up, and he made that BS offer knowing Core wasn't going to take that. And people forget Bill knows Core and his team well. They were friends at one point. I mean, yeah, they was friends at one point and all of that. But what you saying, bro, it wasn't a BS offer, man. It was an offer. It was an offer that they saw fit being undisputed and having to go through what they went through to get undisputed. They took a flat fee. And so that's why they were saying Shakur should have took a flat fee, because Shakur lost his belt at 130. He lost his belt on the scale. Then he came up to 135 and fought one guy, a meaningless fight. He fought some guy, Yoshino, and skipped the line of everybody else that was up there and tried to fight Devin. And so Devin sent them an offer. Devin sent them an offer of 25%. Shakur could have negotiated 30%. He could have said 35 or even 40% or something, or maybe a better flat fee he could have negotiated. But instead of that, Shakur priced himself all the way out by saying 50-50 split. Come on, man. You know Shakur don't deserve no 50-50 split with Devin when Devin had all the belts. You know what I'm saying? Devin had all the belts. And that brings me to this right here, bro. Let's listen to this.
I wouldn't have never met up with no Shakur if Jay had not gave me a call and told me, you know what I'm saying, can I meet up with the guy? And then I met up with the guy, and the guy is wired up. He's wired up, and you know what I'm saying? Ain't no aggression, ain't no none of that. I'm thinking with him that when it's time to get it on, we gonna get it on, you know?
Was the last time y'all sparred that footage we seen at the Mayweather gym before Shakur went to the Olympics?
Right. And the thing about that is everybody knew who Devin was, and they didn't know who Shakur was. So I was telling him, I said, we know who you are. The world didn't know who you was. So they thought it was unbelievable to see Devin you know, get some resistance, right? Where they could see Devin with a guy in there that's sharper than him or anything like that have any kind of opinion of it, right? Because it's mixed. It was mixed feelings on the fight, you know? And I told him, I said, listen, bro, we came to you because you was good. The gap, it was a gap. That gap got smaller and smaller till there wasn't a gap. There is no gap. But I wouldn't have.
My bad, y'all. Yeah, so Shakur, he put that little clip out, that little recording out to make it seem like Devin was trying not to fight him. You know, when Bill clarified on that, he said that they was talking about Shakur, because Shakur was at 130, you know, and Shakur he was saying if it was hot, where Shakur is at 130, that they was gonna move up to 140 and Shakur could move up to 135. But Bill made it clear that it was up between them already. And then he said he wouldn't even talk to Shakur if Jay Prince wouldn't have asked him to or whatnot. So yeah, it's not that they were just send him a BS offer that they knew he wouldn't take. No, they actually thought he was going to take the offer. They thought he was going to take that flat fee. Shakur was supposed to take that flat fee. He was offered 3.5, 3.8 million. That was more at that time. That was more than Shakur was making. So why wouldn't he take that? For undisputed. And he was kicking himself after that because he let it be known in the interview on $1 Million Worth of Game that he would have took that, but he didn't think that Devin would move up. He didn't think that Devin would leave. So that's what it is, man. Ain't too much more I got to say about that, man. I feel like everything was addressed as far as, the Bill Haney situation. Bill Haney wasn't lying. He wasn't being inconsistent. He said the same exact thing that he said before, a flat fee. When he said that Shakur should have took the flat fee, he was talking about the 2.8, the 3.5 that he mentioned, those is flat fees right there. So I don't know, maybe y'all misunderstood about what he was saying because he used numbers instead of just saying flat fee. But I don't know. Cornelius, what's good, bro? I see you in the building. I don't know what you had something to say about the boy that was up here. Bubs Boxing in the building. Salute, yo. Yo, let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put the link back out there in case somebody else wanted to hop up here and see something. I don't got my other device here, so I can't really pin the link. So I gotta keep putting it in the chat. Fade, salute, bro. I see Fade's in the building. What's good, Faze? I ain't see you in a while, man. What's good with you, man? Come holler at your boy. Isaiah, I see you in the chat, man. He said Shakur washes Devin. That's why Devin jumped out of that ring. Come on, man. If Shakur really believed that he washed Devin, he would have took that 25% then. If he really, really, truly believed that, he would have took the 25% and beat Devin. And if he would have beat Devin, if he would have took that 25%, we already know it would have been a rematch clause. You know what I'm saying? It would have been Dev would have probably got a rematch clause. And so, if you would have beat him, then you can flip flop it on the next fight. You know what I'm saying? It's easy, bro.
Flip flop is your shit. Flip flop shit on me. Flip flop on you and shit.
That's all you had to do was flip flop it, bro. You take the flat fee. You could have took the flat fee and then on the next fight, it would have been in your favor. You would have been the A side. But Devin Haney, undisputed with the ring title, is the A side to you, bro. So how you gonna get 50-50 split? Like anybody who try to argue that, man, I'll be like, y'all fanned out, bro. I feel like y'all fanned out if you gonna try to argue that Shakur deserved 50-50 split with Devin when Devin have all the belts plus the ring belt, and you just got in the division and fought one guy that a nobody at that. DeMarcus Hill, salute, bro. He said, how do I see Haney and Rolly going? I don't think Rolly gonna be able to get around the jab, and he ain't gonna be able to deal with Devin footwork. He might get caught with Devin power because the power is different at 147. I don't know. We gotta see, man. We know Rolly got power and everything. We saw him put Ryan Garcia down, but hey, I don't think he gonna be able to deal with Devin jab, man. And that's what it is. We ain't really see Devin boxing again until the Brian Norman Jr. fight. I think he have a problem with that Devin. If that Devin show up that fought Brian Norman Jr., yeah, man, Rolly's just gonna get cooked, man.
Yeah, it's simple. Simple said. What's up, Fire?
Rolly ain't that skilled.
Yeah.
What's good with you, man?
Oh man, shit, nothing. Was watching that fight last night. Shit.
2 cents boxing is questioning your loyalty to the clan, bro.
2 Cents always want to. And when 2 Cents said that, he just started watching boxing. Man, I'm talking about the whole YouTube just took that and ran with it, man. She didn't
Hey,
start
she said she a casual, man. That's what she said.
Yeah, she put a whole narrative up on me, man. It's like, damn.
That's how they do you, bro.
That's how you feel about your boy 2 Cents?
They put the frequent liar narrative out on me. That's so now everything I say is lies now.
No, I don't let them do it. I'll be like, no, man. Man, bro. Hey, you catch that Mo fight last night?
I fell asleep on it, man. I was looking at it. I got the DAZN package and everything. I fell asleep on that joint, man.
Me too, bro. No, I watched it though. Mo cool, man. He just needs some more. Like he need more of a gas tank. But he was hanging. He was hanging. Man,
all things salute, bro. Good to see you in the building,
man.
Here go 2 Cents. I don't know why frequent capping for Bill. What am I capping about? They always talking about I'm capping, I'm lying. Well, when I ask them to point out the lie, that's where they get stuck at. They don't never know where the lie at that I said, but they just want to say I lied. Yeah, I mean, if you lying, they be like he capping, but then I'll be like, yo, where at? And then they go to insults and stuff like that.
They start trying to kick your ass and everything. We not here for all that.
Fredro said they don't care about the purity of boxing, man.
No.
They don't care about none of that, man.
No. Ryan Garcia. But man, I hope they finalizing it. I hope they do. I hope they just say it's on Monday. They say it's on Monday. It's on. Yeah, we get to see Devin. I feel like that's gonna be the fight that he actually get back to knocking down.
I'm hearing the Ring magazine might be on the line too.
It should be.
I saw that comment 2 Cents earlier. You said was they doing Devin a favor? No, they ain't doing Devin no favors, or else they would have put it on the line between him and Brian Norman Jr. That's when it's supposed to have been on the line. But they trying to put it on the line for Devin and Rolly. They are the number 1 and 2 in the division. Wouldn't you say? I wouldn't say Ryan is number 2 because Rolly beat Ryan.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And we know Lewis Crocker ain't in the mix. You know what I'm saying? He last out of all of them. So they ain't doing them no favor. They doing them justice right now. They following protocol, doing what they should be doing right now. That's what's going on.
That's a fact. That should be for the Ring magazine. Ryan lost.
Yeah.
The first fight should have been for the Ring magazine against Brian Norman Jr. What they doing?
Hey, yo, shout out to Big Dog Willie, the GOAT, with the $2 super chat. He said Ammo was getting pieced up. Bill capping America.
Yeah, Ammo was getting pieced up.
Straight cash. Last me and my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah, Mo was getting pieced up, bro.
Yeah, I accept that from you, Big Dog Willie, because you be trolling when you say Bill Captain America.
How you,
Captain America.
how you feel about Lester Martinez?
Lester Martinez.
Yeah, you like it? You think he a good fighter?
Uh, I guess I don't really be following them dudes like that though.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I ain't really see a lot of them and whatnot.
Yeah, they've been hyping him up since he had that draw with him Billy. Yesterday he went
Yeah,
out there and looked super average. I'm like, bro, now guys can really stop saying like Lester's some kind of phenom or whatever they was trying to say.
yeah.
He could beat Canelo and all this shit like that. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey, don't we supposed to be we supposed to, I thought Canelo was coming back, man. I'm
Yeah,
for that. I want to see what Canelo look like after, he
yeah.
got beat by Bud. See what
Yeah,
he do after that.
I think he going straight to the WBC title fight with Billy. And some guys was arguing me about Billy could beat Canelo. I said, bro, you fucking crazy. Only guys that could beat
Susan.
Canelo was like those super boxers like Bivol, Bud, and Floyd Mayweather.
Hey, look, 2 Cents talking about when do she get cooked? Come on,
Yeah.
man. We all been here. We saw the first time you came up here, you had got cooked or whatever. I still got the footage. Here go the footage, right?
You on the rotisserie, 2 cents. You getting cooked.
That was the first time we still got the clip.
Cooked. Cooked,
But he
man.
said he talking about when y'all was talking about the WBA though.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. That was a while ago, when she was talking about the WBA. But we wasn't really talking about that though. We was talking about Lomachenko how he got that unicorn situation. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Where he got thrown the WBA super out of nowhere, when it wasn't even a unification or nothing like that. He
yeah,
petitioned for it.
yeah.
But yeah, man, the Lineal title being on the line for Devin and Rolly, I think that spices it up even more, man. That fight. I really hope that fight happened, man, because I don't know if it's solidified yet, and then I don't know if Bill and them actually, signed it and completed everything. If it's a done deal, but
Yeah.
we do have more than we have from some of these other fights, though. We got a date actually. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
come on now.
Yeah, we don't got all the details, but at least we got a date.
I think Shakur put out a tweet the other day. He said 135 through 140, come get the smoke. What you
Yeah, I
feel
think
about that?
I'm not sure, but I think it's going to be in Vegas.
Oh
It
yeah,
might be
yeah.
in Vegas. Me personally, I don't want it to be in Vegas, man.
Where you
I
want to
don't
be
want
at?
it to anywhere but Vegas. I don't like them Vegas fights because the fighters be stacking, man, and they
Yeah,
get away with it. I don't like that stacking stuff, man. I ain't with it. Even
yeah,
when it's legal in spots that it's legal, I prefer for the fight not to go down in Vegas. And you know why they do that? They make stacking legal because they want to see a more exciting, brutal fight.
yeah,
It's Vegas. They got bets on the line and all of that. They got, it's they want to see a more exciting, brutal fight. You know what I mean? They want to see some blood.
yeah,
They want to see some blood drawn. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. No, that tweet that Corey put out the other day, bro. I was glad when he put it out because I'm like, bro, thank you, bro. Please stop calling out 147 pounders. You know you ain't going up there. Go ahead and call them 135, 140 guys out.
Hey man, Shakur, he also have an option to go down and fight at 135. I'm hearing against Moratala, even though I thought Moratala was going to move up to 140.
Mm-hmm.
His next fight, but I'm hearing people talking about um he might be staying at 135 to fight Shakur Stevenson, and the ring title will be on the belt on the line. The ring belt will be on the line if they
Yeah,
fought down there.
yeah. That's a good John.
Yeah, that's a good joint. So that's why I ain't complaining too much.
Mm-mm.
But I would rather I would rather Shakur stay at 140 and
Yeah,
fight those guys, man, because then you got him moving up and down in weight. You know, there's always the built-in excuse there. You know, if a person lose, oh
yeah,
man, he shouldn't have never moved up in weight and then moved back down. Because
yeah,
usually it's not a good experience when a fighter moves back down.
yeah,
You know, so I don't know what's up with these fighters, man. In my opinion, I would, if I moved up, I would stay up. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I would stay up there. That's why I'm saying, that's why I was saying if Devin was to move up to 154 and fight Xander Zayas and beat Xander Zayas and get them 2 belts, then I don't see him moving back down to 147 when he's unified at 154. So the Boots fight will be a reality, you know?
Yeah. It ain't no reason to. Ain't
Yeah,
no reason to. You
yeah.
get big money at 54 against all them dudes.
Look, I know what they trying to do though. They be trying to question Devin Hart. You know, I don't know
Hmm.
why they do that because Devin proved time and time again that he's stepping. You know what I'm saying? He
Definitely.
about that smoke. So I don't know what be making them think that Devin don't want the smoke. They was talking about him backing out, wanting to back out of the Brian Norman Jr. fight and all this other craziness.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Then he ended up going up there and doing what he did with Brian Norman Jr. Now all of a sudden, oh, nobody thought Brian Norman Jr. was going to win. Oh man, Devin's supposed to have won.
No credit,
All
man.
right,
No credit, man.
yeah, that's not what y'all was saying before, man. Y'all always trying to snatch credit, man.
No.
They try to snatch credit away from these fighters, man.
Hmm.
That's why when Shakur beat Teofimo Lopez like that, I'm like, no, it's just Shakur, man. Like Tio not trash. Shakur made him look like he's trash.
Yeah.
You know, I
That's
give
a
these
fact.
fighters they props, man. Don't matter who they is, man. If they go up there, they have a great performance. They they shine. Give them they shine, man. Don't try to dull they shine, man. Don't try to take their credit away by saying that Teofimo Lopez is trash and you always knew he was trash. You ain't always knew he was trash.
No,
You know
he
what I'm
ain't
saying?
on
He
you,
got
man.
one of the
Hell
best
no.
resumes out there.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
at 140 between 140, 135 and 130. Come on, man. He got one of the best records,
Best resume. He do. He
around
got the
there.
best resume. For
Yeah.
sure. He do.
Well,
Yeah.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know
we,
if
we knew he was trash, man. We knew it. We knew it. He lost all his fights. He lost to everybody. I'm like, come on,
yeah, I
man.
don't know if he got I wouldn't say he got the best resume now, but he
No.
got one of the best resumes, you know. But
Facts.
shout out to Big Dog Willie the Goat in the super chat. The $5 super chat. He said Bill Haney could say he can divide by 0 and the Haney cult will believe it. The fact Haney cult think that Bill don't cap is astounding.
Hey,
Straight cash. Last me and my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, bitch.
No, and let me say this though. It's not that we don't think that, Bill don't lie, like can't lie. I mean, somebody put a one in the chat if you never told a lie before, if you never lied. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Bill Haney is perfect or nothing like that. But y'all out here acting like everything that he say is a lie when I don't hear him telling no lies, man. Especially in this conversation about the 25%. Y'all talking about he lying because he talking about a flat fee now and he wasn't talking about a flat fee before. But I just put up one of the clips where he talking about, the 25% and he's definitely talking about a flat fee first. He's talking about the flat fee first. So I don't know if because he didn't come out and say flat fee and made it elementary for y'all. What I don't know what's good with y'all, man. What's going on with y'all? I don't
man,
know.
they
Put
acting
your
like they
shirt back on,
oblivious.
Big Dog Willie. Put your shirt back on.
Bro, they act like they don't know what they talking about, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Y'all know. Y'all know, bro. Y'all know, bro.
2 Cents Boxing said she never lied. You just said you never got cooked up here, and we just played the video.
Cooked.
We just played the
Rotisserie.
video, Queen. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lie right there. That one that you put in the chat. I got my guy Dez 215 put a 1 in the chat too. I don't know what he said.
Hey, all I know is they better give Keith Thurman his credit when he beat Fundora.
Keith Thurman.
Yeah.
You think Keith Thurman gonna beat Fundora? Keith Thurman been out too long, man. No, I don't expect him to come back and beat Fundora. Fundora been out for a little while too, but he been more active than Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman came back and beat who? What's the boy name he just beat? Was
Brock
it Brock?
Jarvis.
Yeah. Brock Garvis or Jarvis, whatever his name is. Come on, man. Cornelius Burnett, you telling your age, bro. He said, I lie like a rug. Hey, let me see. She said, does lying about lying actually makes you the truth? No, it don't cancel out. It double up on you. Blaze, it double up on you, man. When you tell a lie on top of a lie and stack the lies, it double up on you, man. You dig yourself deeper. See, that's the thing. When you tell it, that's the thing about telling lies. If you tell a lie, then you end up spinning a whole web of lies because you got to tell another lie after you told that lie to cover up that lie. Then you got to tell some more lies. The next thing you know, you done spun a web of nothing but lies, bro, and you get caught up. You know what I mean? You get caught up, man. That's why I try to be careful with the words that come out of my mouth, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't be out here just saying anything. You got to be careful talking too fast and talking a lot because, you know, you bound to slip up somewhere. So I be trying not to. I try to minimize that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, I think Keith Thurman gonna take it, bro. We got about 6 days to see, but 6 days in a wake up.
Hey, facts. Jonathan Jackson said Big Dog favorite color is blue. That's the inside joke with the Hanos clan, man.
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
Blue Hustle Man.
Blue Hustle Man.
Oh, man.
It's a fact.
She said saying Devin is Debo is a flat out lie.
No, it ain't.
So Devin ain't out here taking chains. Come on, 2 cents.
That's what he does.
He out here taking chains. I don't call him Debo though. I call him Hanos. Cause he collecting the stones, man. He collecting the stones on y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I gotta hit y'all with the reality stone. I hit y'all with the mind stone.
Collecting.
Hanos clan in the building.
Man.
Oh man, Joseph Jackson said, "Can you play the fainting video too?" Many Tank fans, too many Tank fans.
Oh, the Tank fans in the building. Shout out to Tank fans, man.
They ripping their shit. I guess they in the chat ripping their shirt off. We getting overrun, but we getting overrun by the by the Tankamaniacs.
You know,
in the
it's
chat.
like a mob of them. You know, they be having raves and shit. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Joseph Jackson, man, the chat getting overran by Tankamaniacs or something, man. Oh yeah, they starting to raise their hand now. Tank fan right here. Put your shirt back on, bro.
Come on,
Cornelius, put your shirt back on, man.
Come on, Cornelius.
Yeah, that's what we saying. The fainting video is not a negative on Tank. Yeah, we don't see it that way either. It's just the truth. It's just documented. We just,
I ain't even see the faint video, bro. What's the faint video?
You ain't never see it?
No, I ain't never see it.
Oh man, you gonna make me play the video, man. Let me see. You gonna make us play the video, man. Let me see. I gotta find it though. I ain't played that joint in a minute, man.
Oh, you ain't played in a minute? Oh shit.
Yeah, I ain't played in a minute. So it's like I got look in the dresser for it. I'm looking behind the couch.
Man. Nah, y'all funny, man.
No, but Calvin Ford came out and said that him and Tank said that actually Tank said that Floyd tried to set him up to lose a fight against Pedraza. So I guess Tank wasn't confident. He felt like, he wasn't ready for a championship fight with Pedraza. Yeah. And Floyd threatened him. He said Floyd was mad because he was Snapchatting or something or whatever with Floyd's daughter or something like that. So Floyd supposedly put him in a a fight with Pedraza before Tank believed that, you know, he was ready for it. And so that's where the whole thing came at, where Calvin was talking about it, and Calvin said that Tank fainted the night of the fight. He said Tank fainted. Yo, here it go right here. I'm not gonna play the long one. I'm gonna play the short one, man.
Come
Here it
on,
go
man.
right here, man. Look.
So I had to fight him.
And I told Tank, I said, yo, we f***ed up. I keep it real with him. You know what I'm saying? And I knew Floyd was gonna get us back. I knew it. All the work that I had done, standing on the corner with the pads, raising money to get them tournaments. The people came out and supported us. And New York City, man. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, man. Tank fainted the night of the fight, and I took him up and threw him at the pool and woke his ass up.
See, cause my thing is this: at the end of the day, you gonna fight Pedraza. Easy work.
Pedraza? Screaming. What's wrong?
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
Scared for his life. That is crazy work. Crazy work.
Big Dog Willie said, why was he crying? He was crying, man. It was emotional, man. Floyd tried to get them beat, man. It's not the first time he did that. He tried to put Lomachenko on him first, bro. Tried to sabotage his career, man. Tried to get him beat. That's diabolical when somebody giving you your first championship fight and you say they setting you up, bro.
Man, Floyd knew it was limitations the whole time, bro. That's why he moving him like that. Hey, the fact that Coach Calvin was up there crying, saying that Tank fainted, that's diabolical, bro. That's diabolical, bro. He was scared for his damn. They was
spooked. Man. They mad
there.
now, bro. We done did it, man. They mad now. They talking about put the link. They talking about put the link out there and everything, man. We got the Tank Maniacs mad. Let me go ahead and put the link out there, man.
Oh, Cornelius? Oh shit.
He down there, he ripped his shirt. He ripped his shirt to shreds, bro.
Yeah, he coming up.
Oh man.
Come on, man. Hey, that's sad, bro. That's sad right there. Come on, man. Really?
Put your shirt back on, Cornelius Burnett. Come on, bro. Put your shirt back on, man. Don't
Pedraza
do it, man.
The
it ain't worth
it. Pedraza the boogeyman.
Cornelius, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Put the weapons away, man. Come on, bro.
Pedraza the boogeyman.
Yo, Tank ain't believe in himself. That's how I look at it. He ain't believe in himself, man.
Always.
But you know, he shined. You know, once he got in there, and you know, he did his thing, man. You know, that was one of Tank's best performances, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you corner an animal in, you know what I'm saying? The animal gonna come out, man.
Man, you put him against the wall, back against the wall. You put a cat against the wall, that cat gonna start scratching, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. You corner him, man. Come on, bro. You know
the boogeyman, Pedraza the boogeyman. Hey, pin that up there, man. Pin that.
Hey, man, that wasn't even the long version, man. You know, because it was a whole interview where Tank broke it. He broke it all the way down. You know.
Hey, pin that right there. That Junior Spock, Pedraza the boogeyman. Pin that, man.
Well, where that's at? Where that's
Junior Spock.
Hold on. Oh man, he put his shirt back on. Let me see.
Hey, play. I don't never take my shirt off.
What's good, bro? Don't rip your shirt off, man. That look like a nice shirt, man. Don't rip it off, man.
That's a nice shirt, Obi.
I don't never take my shirt off, player.
You was ripping your shirt up down there in the chat, bro. That's why I was like, come on, bro. Don't rip your shirt off up here, man. Come on, we don't want no problems.
What, for rip my shirt off? What, for the lines that's being spilled?
Nah,
The lies. How? Come on,
for
bro.
Pedraza being a boogeyman.
How was it a boogeyman? Define boogeyman.
Hey, it looked like it the way they was up in there crying.
No, partner. Define boogeyman. You said he was the boogeyman, so let's just stick with that. Define boogeyman.
He was the boogeyman to them.
How? When Tank went in, how? Hold on. How when Tank went in there and defeated him?
He was scared. He was scared to death.
That's fine, but that's fine.
Hey,
that's fine. But he went in there. But he went in there and defeated him.
But you said explain boogeyman. Okay, I explain it for you. Here, go right here.
They were saying I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd, and Floyd bugged out. I was in a lose-lose situation. Now, what came out still on top?
With Floyd? You said
how was that a lose-lose situation, bro?
He didn't feel confident. He probably didn't feel confident, and that's okay.
Make me lose.
You understand? Come on. Let's not act like y'all be confident on everything y'all do. Okay, he wasn't confident. I don't have a problem with saying that.
You heard what he said, bro? That is the boogeyman, Lo.
That is not the boogeyman. The boogeyman is saying he wasn't gonna fight him at all.
No, that's not what the boogeyman. No, you be scared of the boogeyman. So
what came out still
until you face the boogeyman. Until you face the boogeyman.
What was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
This little situation that he put me in, make me lose.
Like,
come on, bro.
Floyd.
That's the boogeyman, bro.
Bugged out.
He put him in there with the boogeyman.
Situation now.
Well, he defeated the boogeyman. How about
with Floyd?
Yeah, he did.
How about that? He defeated the boogeyman.
He said that from the
All I'm saying is that we didn't say he didn't defeat him. We said he's scared for his life.
Yeah, we said the same.
But he went in there and dogged
him, bro. You can put your shirt
back on. He went in there and dog walked him. He went in there and dog walked him.
That's what we said, bro.
Dog walked him.
That's what we said.
Walked him. He ain't just win. He dog walked him.
That's what we said. He
y'all didn't say that. Y'all didn't say he dog walked him.
He dog walked the boogeyman.
Well, say that did, because you ain't say that at the beginning. We'll say that did.
Hey, we ain't get to that. You ain't gonna let us get to that part, bro. We just talking about him.
You don't want to get there. Because you take it too long to get there. You take it too long to get there.
We just saying, like,
can we get security? This man ripped his shirt off. Security.
All we saying is Cornelius.
You gotta take it. It's Cornelius. It's Cornelius.
Hey, where the Jackson brothers at, man? The Jackson brothers, man. We the security, bro.
Okay, Cornelius. Hey, all we saying is Tank was having nightmares. He was
until he dog walked him. Until he dog walked him, but you didn't know it until he told you. It ain't like and he dog walked this man.
I don't know, man.
Come on, man. You know that.
If Calvin wouldn't have threw him in that pool, if Calvin wouldn't have threw him in that pool, though, bro, I don't.
Let's just talk facts. Let's talk facts, baby. Let's talk facts.
You just talking facts, man. That's what
you saying. You saying you don't know when it actually occurred. Let's not talk about what we don't know. It's hard to talk about what we don't know.
Boxing match.
But it's real easy to talk about what we do know.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. He was like, "You gotta fight
so
this,
we know he was
this
having
fighter,"
nightmares.
which is Joseph Pedraza.
How do you know he was having nightmares? Did he say he was having nightmares?
You're not fighting. You're like sitting on. You sitting on a show.
You sitting on the show. You don't fight him, bro.
And I told Tank, I said, "Yo, we fucked up."
That's when you don't control your destiny. He don't control his own destiny.
Yo, look.
He don't control his own destiny.
Look. Calvin Ford said, "I told Tank we effed up."
Hey, frequent.
I knew Floyd. He said, "I knew Floyd was going to get us back. He gonna make us fight Pedraza."
But look what he did to Pedraza.
It's over, Tank. It's over, Tank. They got it.
Hey, let me ask something. Is Tank Aquaman? Do the water make the nigga stronger or something?
You ain't lying. Because he went in there and dog walked him.
Yo, let me find out. Tank tried to walk on water, bro.
Frequent.
He sunk though.
Hey, frequent.
No, that water made him walk on water, bro. He was a water walker for a second.
Hey, frequent.
It wore off.
Hey, frequent.
What's up, bro?
Every time I entered the dog game, I was nervous. But ask me, God digger, how many times I won compared to I lost. I was nervous every time I got digger put that animal in there. Nervous.
Nah,
But
Tank ain't just nervous.
did
Tank
any of
nervous.
your
Did you
dogs? But
faint? Did you
did
faint
any
though?
of your dogs ever faint though, bro?
It don't make. hey,
Because
hey,
Calvin
listen.
Ford was nervous too, but his
Hey,
dog
listen.
fainted, bro.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey, when I first started looking at my animal in the beginning, this is a true story. This is a true story. True story. I was taking one of my animals out. We had them in keep. That's basically what they do in boxing. The little 8-week keep. We do the same thing in boxing. So me and my guy, we walking our animals, and a German Shepherd jumps out on my animal, and my animal bows down. You could say he fainted. You could say what. He bows down. I was so upset. He cowered to this guy, to this German Shepherd. I started getting on the phone, making calls, explaining to the guys that's been in it for a long time. They like, man, listen, that's normal. Sometimes it be like that because they know the arena that they're in, and they understand everything. That goddamn animal got in there and dog walked his man.
What you do to him?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Hey, yo,
I didn't do anything. I was mad as hell.
I got a similar story,
mad as
bro.
hell.
I
was mad as hell.
I got a similar story though. One of my guys one of my young boys, that's what he used to do. You know, he was in the dog game. He had a whole crib and everything off of that. And in his basement, he had nothing but kennels with dogs and everything. And he saw my dog and he was like, yo, that's a nice joint. He said, why don't you bring your dog back by and everything? You know, he said, I want to test your dog, make sure, you know, he'll fight back, you know, because I wasn't fighting my dog. But he's like, let me test your dog or whatever, bring him through or whatever. And I was like, what you gonna do? He said, you want to see, just bring him through. So I come through, we go in the basement, and somebody bring another dog over. He's like, yeah, I had to find a dog the same size as your John because my dog was real. It was like he was kind of like husky or whatnot. Yeah. You know, he was like real, he had like muscle and whatnot. So he was like, yeah, I don't want to put him against no dog smaller than him, whatever. He said, I wanted to find somebody same size. It was a girl, whatnot. Make a long story short, when they let him go, my dog went, my dog did the same thing you said your dog did. My dog, because my dog ain't never fight before. My dog was trying to play. He was wagging his tail and barking and all of that, trying to get loose because he ain't never been around another dog. And so when we let him go, my dog went down and he like laid down. He ran into the middle and laid down and gave the dog a free bite right on top of his head. You know what I'm saying? He started yelping and all of that. And I was like, yo, get my dog. He was like, no, you gotta let him go or whatever. They was stopping me from getting him, whatever. He yelping and all of that. And then he turned on.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then after that, we was trying to get my dog off of his dog. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
Well,
you know what I'm saying? And the boy was like, look, the boy who had his, he was like, yo, man, get your dog, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You trying to, they had, and I ain't know how to break the lock and all that. I was like, they gotta do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I let my dog go because you let your dog go. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, so, that's how it go. That's the point.
That's what happened with Tank, man. You know what I'm saying? Tank turned on.
He produced. And he produced.
Yeah, he turned on.
He
that's
produced.
What happened.
He produced.
I think it was the chlorine. I think it was the chlorine. It was the chlorine.
That's all right. He produced.
And the boy was trying to get my dog after that. I was like, nah, bro, like, nah. He trying to give me a puppy. Talking about this dog right here. You don't even know the bloodline of your dog. Here, we know the bloodline of this puppy. Take him right here. He better. I'm like, no, I want my dog, man.
That's right. That's right.
With my dog, man.
That's right. Yeah. So Tank produced, baby. He gonna stay producing, man. All these little Tank jokes, man. Hey, listen, man. What he do, man? He produced, man. He produced. He's a producer, man. And that's all that matters. It don't matter if he fought on himself before he go up in the ring and pass out. He get the job done. That's all that matters.
Yeah, but Tank fainted though, bro.
Yeah,
That don't matter.
I
Got to
can't
wait.
get over that, Cornelius.
Take him up and tell him to get in there and fight.
Let me get this super chat. Yo, shout out to Big Dog Willie the GOAT with the $2 super chat. He said Tank almost fainted when he get near hair grease. Yo, and also my guy Jay Brumfield said Tank is medical cotton, especially mentally. You know, with the $2 super chat, yo, salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all, man.
Straight cash. Last me and my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, bitch.
Hey, yo, he said we going federal right there. Yo, that was years ago, though, man. That was a long time ago.
I already went federal. You tell him, whoever said that in the chat, tell him I already went federal. That's why I can talk about it. That's why I can talk about it. I done paid my debt to society.
Hey, look, hey, Daz, I ain't know what was going on back then. I ain't know what was going on. That was the first time I ever saw something like that. I ain't know what was going on. You know what I mean? He talked me, you know what I mean? He was into that. He talked me into bring my dog over there, talking about he gonna make sure my dog gonna guard my crib. Right. He's like, you don't even know if he said your dog probably look all scary for nothing, man. I was like, what? Like, yeah. And yo, but that's funny though that he was saying that, because before that happened, like it was this boy who lived down the street from me. I guess he probably used to fight his dog too, judging on what happened. But anyway, he had a nice girl pit or whatnot, and he used to always talk about my dog mating his dog or whatnot. And one day I was outside. You know, I had my dog. I'm about to walk my dog. I'm standing outside. You know what I'm saying? His dog, I guess he was coming out the crib or something, and his dog bust out the crib. And I hear him yelling at his dog, come back, come back. His dog jumped down, run down the steps, and saw Hall telling that up the block towards me. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing with my dog. I'm scared though, because he a whole pit running loose. You know what I'm saying? Running towards me, top speed. So I let my dog go and walk back up the steps. And my dog stood there and watched his dog Hall telling top speed towards my dog. You know what I'm saying? When he got right to my dog just dipped his head and lifted up. And his dog did a flip, a somersault. You know what I'm saying? His dog did a flip over my dog and fell, landed hard, bam. And my dog turned around. He ain't running nothing. He just did that little move or whatever. He turned around, and when the dog got up, the boy, the owner was like right behind him. So the dog got up and started running again. And I was like, dang, like, yeah, you know what I mean, that was crazy, that move that he did or whatever. And then later on, he wanted to mate his dog with my dog, but we never got to mate him because I guess, like I was saying, he must fight his dog. He was fighting his dog or something, because his dog kept trying to fight my dog when my dog was trying to mate, and my dog wasn't, really trying to fight or whatever.
He should have put him in the he ain't know how to put him in the put his female. What you had? He had the female?
Yeah, he had the female.
He was supposed to put her in the it's the system they got. It's this little stand. I forget what it. I know the name of it, but I ain't gonna say it on here. But you put a female in it, and then
said he overcame his fear.
That's right.
Pedraza.
That's right. That's right. Hey, how could I read the
Pedraza though?
He might have, man. He might. I mean, everybody that don't have the confidence, like say somebody else, and then somebody
like Devin Haney.
Some other Devin Haney might be faking. You just don't never know. He may not. Some folks fake. Some folks fake. Yeah, listen. He ain't move up. He didn't go get none of the boots, and I bet you. I bet you frequent. Listen, hold on. You said not Haney. This is what I do. I bet. Get Xander for this fight.
Trying to get some.
If Xander get this fight, I bet you Haney don't call Boots out.
I bet we do.
I bet he don't get the fight. I bet he don't go up there and get the fight.
We might hold on, y'all. Let me get these super chats.
Calling out. Well, let me change that. Oh, go ahead.
Yo, shout out to Jay Brumfield, 7402, back in the super chat again with the $2. He said Tank fight only curs like his fans. And then he in the super chat again with the deuce. He said Tank only fights curs, so Tank could be a cur.
He don't even know what a cur is, but okay.
I know what a cur is. I'm just reading it wrong.
Straight cash. Last me and my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, bitch.
Haney can
No,
call him out, but will he do what he got to do to make the fight? That's two different things.
a cur is a dog that don't scratch no more. You know what I'm saying? They stop
That's a
scratching
cur.
after yeah, that's a
That's a
cur.
cur.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
a
a
cur.
cur is. So I
That's
guess,
a cur.
you wouldn't say
Huh.
Tank is a cur, I guess, but
That's a
he was
cur.
nervous though, bro.
That's a cur.
Yeah.
Let me get off here, man, and play with my daughter, man. She looking at me like, God, nigga, where you at? Let me get off
All
here,
right,
man. I had
man.
to. All right, man.
Yeah,
Y'all be
I know
easy.
she was wondering why you rip your shirt off like that, bro. She said, "What's wrong with Daddy?"
No, she don't rip my shirt off, man. All right, man. Let me go back
All
in
right,
this chat.
man.
All right.
All right, salute, man. Put your shirt back on and play with your daughter, bro.
Hey, I'm trying to tell him, man. Once Boost get all those belts, we gonna be up there to see.
Man, I think they gonna duck Boots up there, man. All
They
we hearing is
is.
duck talk up
It's
there,
gonna be the
man.
only.
They
Devin gonna be the only
terrified
one
of
want to
Boots,
fight him.
man. They terrified of Boots, man. They don't want no smoke with Boots, man. Boots got to get one of them belts, man. Eddie Hearn got to go ahead and sacrifice Josh Kelly, man.
But you
He
heard
got to go ahead and make.
they was in preliminary talks with Xander, bro, and I think that's because they can't get no big fight. I think Boost the only big fight that Xander can get right now. You know,
Hey,
because
yo.
he sell on the West Coast, Boots and everything. And, you know, Xander only up in the auditoriums and shit. You know.
Hey, yo, let me get this super chat. Yo, Randall 700 with the 499 super chat. Salute to you, bro. He said, when Tank hit that ninja, I said, wait a minute, that's a kid. This a kid in his AB voice. Shout out to Flyer, the leader of the Hanos clan. Hey, man.
Straight cash. Last me and my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, bitch.
Hey, man, they was riding high for like a good 3 or 4 months when that highlight film came out. But then when the whole video came out, they was copping excuses like a mug, man.
Yeah.
That's all.
Excuses. Excuses.
Excuses.
I got excuses.
That's all you heard was excuses. I heard people talking about Floyd put Tank in the arm bar. I heard people talking about Bill had his goons there, so Tank was scared to fight Devin really and all of that. They made up all these excuses why Devin got the best of Tank in that sparring, man. Come on, y'all.
Hey, before the
Frequent.
video came out, Tank kept saying Floyd was holding me the whole time. Floyd wasn't holding him.
Yeah, he was holding. They said he put him in the arm bar, bro. They said Floyd and Devin jumped Tank in that joint. I said,
Hey,
yo, man.
hey, you remember they said that Floyd was giving Dev the game plan, talking about go to the body, go up
Yeah.
top.
Come on, man.
He still gotta do it and take hearing him, tell him to go to the body, and nigga can't block it.
Yo, I even heard Fanon say he sucker punched him. Tank wasn't even looking. He snuck a punch in.
Hey, they was mad when he sacrificed him, but he wasn't gonna do that until Floyd said hit the nigga.
Yeah, man. And Devin was only 16, man. Come on, bro.
16-year-old joint right there.
young Hanos was in there, you know what I mean? Putting it down on him.
Hey, that's when Ellie setback was cool. When Ellie was cool, he said Dev won. But when he started hating the nigga, he the only one who had the tape and didn't want to release it.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna release that full sparring to save his life, man. He didn't want
It's
to.
just sparring. That's all he's.
And look,
It
all the
was
Tank
just
fans was
sparring.
ripping. They ripped their shirts off and everything. They was talking about. That was the
Highlight tape
fight.
drop.
Devin
Yeah.
lied. Devin said he did this. He said he did
Yeah.
that. But then when the whole John came out, they was copping pleas and making up excuses.
Hey, shout out to KO. But he was talking about Devin landed punches. Oh, he just putting it. That's just good work. That's just good work.
Yeah, they changed their whole tune. You know what I'm saying? After the whole tape came out. And why y'all stop running the highlight film? Because y'all know the world see what really happened now.
they still be trying to run it, but a nigga will post a full clip under the highway film.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But yeah, I remember Cornelius was on another channel talking about he ain't faint. But I guess he gave up on that argument because clearly he fainted, bro. Like so
Yeah.
only thing you can
Why was
debate
they
about
just so
is why
scared of
he
Pedraza?
fainted.
Like, was Pedraza just, like, why was they so scared of Pedraza, man? That's all I want to know. Like,
Look, he said AB said exactly what happened. No, AB said Devin was out on his feet, which he clearly wasn't. Devin was still
no.
trying to fight.
Yeah,
And
he
they
wasn't
didn't
out.
even stop it right after that. You know what I'm saying? They stopped
Yeah.
it afterwards. They had to get AB out of there. AB was drunk, man. Y'all saw it. Come on, man. Y'all try to
Devin
play
got
dumb, man.
Devin got right back on his jab, man. It was nothing.
He said, I've never gone on other channels. You mean you never went on a panel of other channels? No, you went on a panel of another channel before, bro. Come on, bro. Keep your shirt on, bro. The tank and maniacs, they quick to rip their shirts off, man.
Hey, Joseph just hopped off. That nigga jumped off right.
Oh, that was him that hopped off?
Yeah, that was Joseph.
Yeah, man, but I just wanted to speak about Bill Haney, what he been saying about the 25% and all of that, because I don't see no inconsistency in what he was saying. I don't know what they talking about, saying keep saying different things. No. Come on, man. You got to use your brain, man. Yeah, but y'all can't comprehend or interpret what he's saying, man. It's simple, really.
It's easy.
He's talking about a flat fee on all of the interviews. He's talking about the flat fee of the 2.5, 2.8. You know what I'm saying? Then he went to 3 point whatever, you know what I'm saying? Millions. He talking about a flat fee. And when Shakur kept coming with 50%, 50%, 50%, so then that's why Devin said, well, give him 25%, offer him 25%. So they went with the 25%. But for Shakur to come back with 50% each time is a price out, if you ask me, bro.
Yep.
It's a price out, man. He know he don't deserve no 50-50 split.
That's
Come
a
on,
fact.
man. Why
That's a fact.
you tripping, man?
That's a
And
fact.
nobody in the chat can honestly say that Shakur deserved the 50-50 split with Devin at that time when Devin was undisputed and Shakur had just came to the division from losing his belt on the scale at 130, and he only fought Mario's dinosaur. That's all.
Man, that's what I say. He didn't have a resume to get no big percentage out of that fight. And Devin had just got undisputed and beat Lomachenko, and you talking about 50%? Get your stupid ass out, bro. Man, like, they be acting oblivious though. It's crazy. They act oblivious, and it's Devin who ducking. It's crazy.
Yeah, facts, Cornelius. You never been on another channel talking about Tank fainting because they ain't really put that out there. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really put that out there. I had to put that out there because it be too many Tank
Damn.
maniac coming over here ripping their shirts off. You know what I'm saying? Trying to act like, like this wasn't the case, man. So I had to put it out there, bro.
Man, I'm glad you did, bro.
No, who was it though? Who was it? I believe it was NHA who told me this. Shout out to him, man. He get the credit for putting me on to that. If I'm not mistaken, NHA told me that Tank fainted, and I said, "What? What you talking about, bro?" He said Tank fainted, and I didn't believe him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't believe him, and he put the link in there and showed me, and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy. Why nobody never talk about this?" So I had to get on my joint, man. I had to do my due diligence and find out, everything about
Was
it.
it true? Like,
Hell
is it?
yeah, you see it on the you see the video, bro.
No.
I was
I'm saying
watching.
you had to look it up. Like, is it true?
No, I'm saying when he told me about it, I didn't see none of the video. He
Yeah.
told me about it, so I had to do my due diligence to try to find out where he was getting this from. That Tank fainted or whatever. And all of that stuff. So. My son trying to sabotage me. He throwing little dinosaurs over here that's trying to make noises and stuff. Here, take this stuff, man. Yeah, man. But I had to do my due diligence to find out, where he was getting it from. And I actually found it on the Rise podcast. I found it on their own John, where Calvin Ford was talking about this. I actually pulled the first little clip off of their off of their channel. You know, they had a little John when he was talking about that.
Yeah.
So I then I went and found the interview that this was or whatever where Calvin Ford was talking.
Yeah.
And I think low key that's probably why Calvin Ford and Tank had their little fallout or whatnot, you know, because Calvin Ford kept coming out saying things, you know, he was coming out disclosing undesirable information about Tank, you know, stuff that they probably felt like, you know, shouldn't have been put out there, you know, because why he say that, man, that Tank fainted. and why Tank came out and said that too, that Floyd tried to set him up. He really believed that, bro.
Yeah.
That, you know, he was getting set up, and people thought that was crazy that he was, you know, feeling like he was getting set up when he's getting put in a title fight. You know, you got fighters like Lomachenko and you know who trying to get a title fight. They first and second fight, they second and third fight. You know, they trying to get that. You know, whereas, you know, Tank ain't want no title fight. You know, he felt like he was being set up, like he wasn't ready for a title fight. And that just goes to your confidence, you know, his confidence. I believe he just wasn't confident. He didn't know, you know, his ability, how, you know, great he was, you know, as
Hell
far as
yeah.
his skills. You know, he didn't know how exactly how skilled he was and how much talent that he had, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and he found out, you know, he tapped in, you know.
Hell
I
yeah.
would say Tank tapped in, man. He showed Pedraza and everybody else, the world, what it was. You
Yeah.
know,
Hey, Flyer, I'm gonna get out of here real quick, bro. You hopping on later?
I don't know. I might try to get on later.
All
I
right, man.
if I do get on later, it's gonna be late, you know, because
Oh
you
yeah.
know, I think we got Claymore Rain coming on at 3. Then I
Okay.
know a bunch of other people going come on or whatnot. I know all the Tankamaniacs probably who ripping their shirts off and stuff. They probably try to come on.
Hey,
Mhm.
all right, bro. I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you coming up, bro.
All right, fool.
Thanos Clan in the building. Let me see what Cornelius said. I think Shakur should have taken what was offered. At the same time, Shakur said he let the sanctioning body make the decision. No, see, but that's the thing though. When you say that, it sounds like, you know, you're making it like Shakur was just leaving it up to the sanctioning bodies, but no, like in his little petition that he wrote to the sanctioning body, he actually asked for the 50-50 split still. You know, he asked for the 50-50 split, and he said he felt like he fell within that bracket of the exceptions that should deserve to get a 50-50 split with the champion. But he also said that if they decided, if they was to decide that he didn't deserve that, that he was willing to accept whatever they gave. You know, so he put it out there. He put it out there that he wanted 50-50 split, but then said if they don't decide that, he's okay with that too. So come on, man. Like, come on. You being outraged, you being unreasonable. Talking about a 50-50 split, man. You know, and on top of that, you was already in negotiations with Devin and left the table to go and try to have the fight mandated by the WBC. You know, whereas you was doing something slick. You know, the WBC, the least with them, the least you was going to be able to get was 30%. You know, 30%. And you know, the other 3 sanctioning bodies was 25%. And you made it seem like, well, you probably did actually think that you thought that Devin wouldn't go up to 140 and fight Regis, so you thought he was stuck in the situation. But if you really look at it, you're the one who's getting the shot, bro. You the one that's getting the shot. You supposed to take the, you supposed to have took the flat fee or took the percentage, whichever. But Devin didn't have to fight you, bro. You know what I'm saying? He gave you an offer behind the scenes, you know, to see if you was really trying to, you know, fight or whatnot. You know, because that was a good fight that could have been made. You know, like Bill said, there was no gap no more. The gap was closed. You know what I'm saying? You put out that little, you know, why you wore the wire and put out the little John that to make it seem like Devin wouldn't fight you, and did all of that, you know, having the chicks parade around with the signs talking about sign the contract. So they called your bluff. You know what I'm saying? And If you feel like well, Tank fans, I mean not Tank fans, Shakur fans be trying to say like that was a bluff. If y'all feel like that was a bluff, the 25% was a bluff, then why he didn't call Devin bluff then? You know, that's what he should have did then. Oh man, we got a Shakorian in the building. Rude in the building. I hope he don't, well, we already know he about to rip his shirt off, bro. You know? So, you know, that's what it was with that, man. I don't want to keep harping on that. Let me see. He said Dub and Cure is a moot point because Bill said because Bob's, I think he meant to say Bob. Bob said Bill and them never sent a contract or something like that. Yeah, they didn't get to the point where it was a contract because they was trying to they gave Shakur an offer behind the scenes, and Shakur came. When people say that it wasn't Azzy, you loud. Son, you loud. Yeah, he hype playing. My son hype playing this little game and whatnot. But yeah, if y'all say how y'all say if y'all when y'all for y'all people who trying to say that it wasn't a real offer, Shakur came out himself with that offer. They didn't the Bill and them didn't go public with that offer. They offered him that behind the scenes, and Shakur brought that to the public. So how could it not be real? Like y'all, come on, bro. She said, I just talked to Jamel. You talking about Jamel Tarlo? I mean, that's what's up. If you did, you know, if you did if you talking about Jamel Tarlo and you did a little interview or whatnot, you know, some content for the channel, you know, I'm gonna check it out. 2 cents boxing, y'all. Let me see. Hunt PR1 said the paperwork said he could make an argument for 50-50 split. Not he was asking for 50. He was asking for 50. Come on, man. You playing semantics now. He said he felt that he deserved a 50-50 split. And that he fell within the exception because in the rules there's an exception where a person can make 50-50 with the champion. You know, and he said he felt that he fell within that exception, you know, for 50-50. But he said, you know, so when people make that argument right there that he wasn't actually asking for 50-50, yes, he was, bro. He was asking every time Bill made an offer, he came back with 50-50 split. And Bill said he wouldn't change, he wouldn't budge from that. Everything they said 2.5, 2.8, whatever, he came back with 50-50 split each time, even after the 3-point whatever, he still came back with 50-50 split. And then that's when he offered them the 25% because he was going with the 50-50 split. You know, so they offer him, since you want to go percentages, here go the percentage we feel like you should get. The bottom of the barrel, 25%. That's what the WBA, the WBO, the IBF, all three of those, that's the lowest you could go, 25%. The WBC is the only one who think they special, who got 30%. That's different than everybody else. They wasn't just fighting for the WBC, they was fighting for all the belts. So, you know, the majority rules. I see the logic in that. You know, 25% is the lowest majority. And so that's what they offered them. He should have took the flat fee, if you ask me, just like Bill said. He should have took the 3.5 or 3.8 million, which was the flat fee. He said never. I don't know what he said. What he talking about, you know. Randall 700 said, flyer frequency. If Devin really wanted that fight with Shakur, why did he offer him 5% lower than WBC required in order to sanction the fight? I just said that, bro. I just said because the other 3 belts, he had all of the belts, and the other 3 sanctioning bodies, the lowest you can go is 25%. So he went with the majority, you know, instead of the WBC, you know. That's what it is, man. Let me see. Hunt said, how do you make core an offer behind the scenes without Bob funding out? Without him funding out or finding out? Did you mean to say finding out? Bill explained that on Fanon channel. You know, Fanon, they asked him all of those questions was asked and Bill answered them and everything. He basically said that they wanted to negotiate directly with the fighter, and his management is Jay Prince. You know, so they was, you know, with the offer, they was negotiating with them, you know, directly. You know, but let me see. Rude said, shout out to Rude Exposure, y'all. He got a channel too, y'all. Subscribe to his channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rude. He said you acting like Devin not fighting Rolly as a tune-up before Ryan. No, Dan, I don't feel like Rolly is a tune-up before Ryan. I feel like Rolly got them belts. He got that belt, and you know Devin trying to get his hands on them belts. You know, and Ryan ducking them. Ryan Garcia ducking them, won't fight him. You know, and so he fighting Rolly. Rolly came with a offer, and it's respectable. They said, you know, it's a desirable offer that Rolly came with. What I'm hearing, he came with a network. You know what I'm saying, and promo. And so, you know, that's why they negotiating now with Rolly Romero, you know, because Rolly got that belt. You know, he said WBC sole decision. I don't know why you think that if a fighter that's undisputed, he got all the belts, and you think that they going to just let the WBC dictate what they going to do when they don't even have to stay there and they got all of these other options everywhere, bro? Come on, bro. It's not like Devin and them ain't had options. They already became undisputed. What was they getting out of this? Answer me this, Rude. Answer this question for me. What would Devin Haney get out of giving Shakur a shot for undisputed at 135? Like, what? Shakur just got to the division. He just beat Yoshino. He didn't have nothing, bro. Devin, the one who was giving him the shot. Devin had all the belts. Devin had the ring belt. Devin had everything at the division. He was about to move up to fight Regis Prograis. You know what I'm saying? So, or well, it wasn't just Regis Prograis at first. You know, it was a couple options that he had, but the main thing is Devin was trying to move up to 140 to become another weight division champion. You know, and he had a few options up there to do it. You know, he could have fought Regis. He could have fought for that vacant. I believe it was the WBO that was going to be vacant. That was vacant because Teofimo Lopez had announced his retirement. He went through his little mental lapse or whatever he had went through and said he was retiring. And so, you know, I think Devin had a chance to fight Barboza for his belt or whatnot. So, you know, he was giving Shakur a shot, man. So what Bill say is the Holy Grail, only one side we keep hearing. No, I'm not saying what Bill's saying is the Holy Grail. I'm just saying that people was trying to say that Bill was lying. That's my thing. People said that Bill was being inconsistent and that he was lying when clearly he wasn't. That's all I was saying. Clearly he wasn't lying. Rude, that's you, bro? I hope this Rude. Let me see.
You know who it is, man.
Yeah, what's good, bro?
Yeah, stop acting like you don't know who it
Hey
is.
man, you can't be too. You heard what happened to my guy Greg Hackett, man. You know, free Greg, man. You
Yeah,
know,
shout out
somebody
to
come.
Greg.
They got me a couple times before they got him and
You
tried to
know
get
why they be
Demon off them
getting you?
guys.
They get you because you always saying pause and no diddy. You attract that spirit.
Nah, bro, they
Yeah.
just wild out here, man. They just wild. And
Nigga,
somebody tried to
you
say it was
invite
us
them
talking
in.
about it's the Hanos clan. I'm like, why? If it's the Hanos clan doing this, why we getting ourselves?
Why everybody pick Devin Haney and the Hanos clans to bully? Like y'all act like y'all bullies. Y'all really victims, homie. What's funny, nigga? Oh, so Ryan Garcia
You
didn't
funny,
just
bro.
choose Devin to cheat on? Ryan Garcia only chose you to cheat on, huh?
Hey, that says something, bro. He felt like he couldn't win with us. He
Yeah,
had to cheat us. That was
whatever,
the only way
nigga.
he could win. He felt like he don't gotta cheat to fight Devin. To fight Shakur or none of them guys. He
Why
felt like he had
everybody
to
else
cheat.
didn't feel the need to cheat against Devin?
I guess because everybody else ain't cheaters. Ryan
Yeah.
Garcia is a cheat, bro. He's a drug cheat. So
I'm
you
with
know,
you. Hey, listen, I'm with you on that. I'm even upset about David Benavidez vouching for that racist little drug cheat.
yeah, I don't like that energy either, man. Because I like the Mexican monster too.
No, he gave up that Mexican monster moniker. Don't be acting like he the Mexican monster. He said he ain't the Mexican monster.
He did. He said that.
And I
I
know
didn't hear him
why.
say that. He said that.
What? Yeah, he said that.
When
He
he said
said
that.
he talked to his granny or something like that. She didn't like that and make it look bad or something like that. I don't believe that. You trying to put your granny in there. You don't want to be called some of black man names, you nigga.
Dang, I ain't hear him say that, bro. If
Yeah, well,
he actually said
do
that,
your
then I'll
homework.
stop calling him that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I
Show
call him
me
that
the
because I
receipt.
like
I'll stop calling him that.
I call him that because that's what Mike Tyson called him. You can't name yourself. Everybody give you your own nickname. I
I
don't
mean, yeah.
believe in people giving themselves nicknames.
I mean, yeah, I saw Mike Tyson say that. That's why I say it too. That's
Yeah,
why I
that's
say it the
he
way I
can
say it.
be
The
whatever he
Mexican
want to be.
monster.
He can be whatever he want to be. That's just like a lot of black people talking about, man, I don't like the N-word. Okay, nigga. You is
I
always
mean,
going, even if you're rich, you're gonna be a rich nigga. You poor, you're gonna be a poor nigga. You always gonna be, don't be trying to act like you ain't what you is. They got the Niger River over there and they changed the word to nigga.
come on, bro.
Whatever.
You shout out, man.
No, and back to this Devin Haney. Y'all acting like somebody got to cheat just to beat Devin, man. Linares ain't cheat.
And what happened? He ain't beat Devin.
He weeble
Exactly.
wobbled that nigga.
We said you gotta
He put the
cheat to
factory
beat. You gotta
reset
cheat
button
to
on that
beat
nigga,
Devin.
man.
You gotta cheat to beat
It ain't
Devin. So
that
you
big
can
of a
only
deal to
name
fight
people who
Devin,
ain't.
man. Why
You
Devin
can
don't
only
want
name
to
people
fight at
who.
144 though?
You can only name people that didn't beat him because ain't nobody beat him. So
Ryan beat
you
him,
had to
bro.
cheat. You got to
Ryan
cheat
beat
to
him.
win. He
Ryan
had
beat
to
him.
cheat to do it.
That's what I'm
Exactly.
telling you. So if he beats you in the early stages of your life and he come back and cheated you and then you fight him again and he beats you without the Osterine, y'all gonna turn into a gatekeeper, nigga.
No, Devin beat Ryan 3 times in the amateur,
How many
and
times Ryan beat him?
Ryan beat him 3 times in the
Okay,
amateur.
then. So don't
But
act like the man ain't never beat y'all.
I ain't never say he ain't never win, but
That's what I'm telling you. He might got your number, homie. You acting like it's Osterine all the time. That's the first thing y'all go to.
this the thing, bro. The amateurs is different from the pros,
Yeah,
bro.
now it's different. But
So
y'all bring that shit up all the
so
time, though.
it ain't been different. You say you argue that
I'm
it's
just
not
saying, now
different.
you bringing that shit up.
What you mean? You just brought up the amateurs,
You
bro.
have you had guys bring it up. No, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about y'all is one. Cause FaZe, he say he one. Y'all all is one. So when y'all be talking about the days y'all about to fight, say I was fighting. I'm gonna fight Ryan Garcia. Say that, cause y'all won. But y'all love to bring up the fact that y'all done fought him before.
No, you want some other stuff with that,
No,
but
y'all,
I,
all y'all is
you want some other
one.
stuff with that, but
Yeah.
uh, Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying, fighting Ryan Garcia in the amateurs has nothing to do with what we see in the pros, bro. It's a
Okay.
whole different system. It's a pointing
Why y'all
system and
go to
all of
them
that.
sparring tapes and
And
shit when y'all was doing what y'all was
people try
doing?
to say, huh?
Why y'all
What you
go to
say?
them sparring tapes then?
Why we go to the sparring tapes? Oh, because they went to the sparring tapes. We was talking about the
Oh,
sparring tapes
don't do what
because they
everybody else
brought
did. Everybody jump off
no,
a bridge. You gonna jump off a bridge?
no. Listen, because
Oh, okay.
they put out that highlight film of the
Yeah,
sparring and try to act like that's what
yeah,
it was. And so
yeah.
when the full sparring came out, they
Mm-hmm.
all got exposed. That's what we was
Mm-hmm.
talking about that. You know what I'm saying? They got
Mm-hmm.
exposed because they was
Yeah.
trying to make
Now
it
they
seem
get
like
exposed.
Devin was lying. He
And they
ain't get the
ran up
best of
on them too,
Tank.
because nigga, that highlight package,
He
nigga,
ain't
you
get
watch the whole look, if
he
you
ain't
watch the whole sparring,
hold on. I
nigga,
was talking. He
Shakur was
ain't get the.
getting
They
off
try to make it
on
seem like
Devin. Yeah.
they try to make it seem like he ain't get the
No,
best of
he
uh
didn't.
Tank. He didn't get the best of Tank. They try to make it seem like Tank just got the best of him. They took every second of success that Tank had in that sparring and put it all in one and try to make and Tank fans ran with that.
I'm talking
Oh,
about
he beating the
I'm
crap
talking
out
about the
of Devin.
Shakur sparring tape.
Oh, the Shakur sparring tape?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Bill just spoke about that, bro.
So
Met
you
up
still
with no
believing in Bill?
Shakur.
Hold up. You still believe what Bill say? And he on Chump side too, nigga.
Bro,
I don't nobody want to hear that weak ass shit, my nigga. I
I know
got Bill
I know you
Haney
don't want to hear the
on
truth. You don't never
video
want to hear the truth.
contradicting himself, nigga. So what is you talking about?
Y'all never want to hear the truth.
But
No,
I would
I
have never
heard that.
met
That's
up
what I'm
with
saying. I
no
don't want to hear it again.
Shakur if Jay had not gave me a call and told me, you know what I'm saying, can I meet up with the guy? And then I met up with the guy, and the guy is wired up. He's wired up and
Wired up.
Telling the truth though.
Snitch.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
truth.
Ain't no aggression, ain't no none of that. I'm thinking with him that
y'all acting like y'all not the police, nigga.
that when it's time to get it on, we gonna get it on, you know?
Was the last time y'all sparred that footage we seen at the Mayweather gym before
y'all around here
Shakur
trying
went
to
to the
fucking sue people and shit, nigga?
And the thing about that is everybody knew who Devin was and they didn't know who Shakur was. So I was telling him
There, everybody knew who Devin was, but ain't nobody know who Shakur was.
He knew, nigga. He knew. That's why he said his son, you couldn't get nothing off Shakur as foreign, nigga. He knew. That's why the nigga sent that 25%, nigga. Yeah.
Everybody
he
else ain't
knew.
knows what he said.
Just like they know who Boots is,
Let's
nigga. Y'all
hear the
acting like
rest.
y'all don't know
the
them
world
two
didn't know who
fighters.
he was. So they thought it was unbelievable to see Devin, you know, get some resistance, right? Where they could see Devin with a guy in there that's sharper than him or anything like that, have any kind of opinion of it, right? Because it's mixed. It was mixed feelings on the fight, you know? And I told him, I said, listen, bro, we came to you because you was good. It was a gap. That gap got smaller and smaller till there wasn't a gap.
It is a gap. You never said that.
There is no gap.
Bill
it
and
is a gap. Fuck what Bill talking about. He trying to double up and double back his words, nigga.
Gap.
That nigga
Bill
lying.
answered
He a
you
cap
in real
artist,
time
nigga.
right there. You talking about it is a gap. Bill said there
it's
no
definitely
gap.
a gap. Okay,
ain't
so
no
check
gap.
this out.
If it was a gap, why he want a rehydration
Okay, stop repeating
clause
yourself,
to fight him
nigga.
then?
Let me ask you a question, nigga, unless you don't
Why
want me
he
on the
want a
show, nigga.
rehydration clause?
Because I know you be sneak watching me, nigga.
I hit you with a question first. Why he want a rehydration clause then? If it ain't no gap, why he
the
want
nigga's a weight bully, fool.
If it's a gap, why he want a rehydration clause? Because it's a gap.
Because he a weight bully, nigga. What's wrong with you? His name Debo.
Why he want a rehydration clause?
Man, you just asked me 3 times. I just answered you 3 times,
If you
nigga.
scared, stay down where you at then.
So
it
you
ain't
gonna
no
let me
gap.
answer?
Like he said, it ain't no gap then.
So you gonna keep sneaking?
Gap.
Oh, so
because
hold up, time out.
his big homie Bud Crawford knew that it was a gap between his skill and Canelo's skill, and that's why he went all the way up there to 168.
You must got me muted because you don't want to hear nothing I got to say, nigga.
I can hear what you're saying, but I'm telling you, bro.
Okay, so obviously you don't want me to talk because you keep
on.
talking over me like a woman, nigga.
I'm not talking over you. I'm talking right now, and you trying to talk while I'm talking.
Nigga, you saying nothing, nigga. You ain't saying a fuck thing, nigga. You ready to sit around here and sneak watch a nigga like 2 Cent boxing and chump side and motherfucking knockout, but then you want to get me on your channel and talk over me like a woman. I never did that to you.
How I'm talking over you? Let me land
you
my
won't let me
plane.
talk, nigga. Let me say something to defend myself, nigga. You calling me a Shakuri and you disrespectful as fuck, and then every time nigga say something, you push pause button, nigga, like you gay.
I ain't pushing no pause button.
I'm just saying, you do it all the time. That's why we laugh at you and watch you, nigga, because you got funny tendencies,
all
nigga.
you want, bro. Let me land
Let
my
me talk
plane, and then you could talk. I said,
Go
let
ahead.
me land my plane.
That
and
weak
then you
ass
could talk,
plane
bro.
finna wreck and crash, nigga. That shit all
bro.
phony, nigga. You got tape on the wings, nigga.
His big homie Bud Crawford knew that it was a skill gap between him and Canelo, so he went from 147 really all the way up to 168 and fought Canelo, no rehydration clause. You know why? Because he knew it was a gap there. So if Shakur, so if it's a gap there, then why? So if hold on, let me land. I know it's
how you know, nigga? You don't know shit. You
getting
just
hot in
guessing
here.
like everybody else, nigga.
I know it's getting hot in
You
here.
guessing like everybody else talking about it's a fact.
You can't contain yourself.
You ain't no better than knockout boxing 86
like I
TV,
said,
nigga.
let me land.
You a guesser,
Shout out
nigga.
to KO, man. Why you bringing KO in this?
Fuck that shit, nigga. I talk about who the fuck I want to talk about, nigga. You sneak watching me just like the rest of these suckers, nigga.
Don't squirm and move. Let me land my plane.
Fuck out. You won't let a nigga talk, nigga.
You ain't even let me. I'm trying to
be
land.
sneak watching me, nigga. All you
plane.
niggas be sneak watching your boy.
I'm trying to land the plane.
You want me to go live because you ain't come on live when I was cooking your boy face, nigga.
I'm trying to land the plane, bro.
Land that weak ass shit in the water, nigga.
Okay,
and bite all your teeth out your mouth.
Stop running your yap and listen, bro. What I'm saying is,
Oh, you running your
well, your
motherfucking
boy,
yap on your
but
channel, nigga.
his
Niggas
big
kick you
home,
off your own channel and roast you and cook you on your own channel,
his
nigga.
big. You getting
2
cooked right
Cent
now,
Boston
bro.
say she be cooking you on your
You
channel.
getting cooked right now,
Everybody,
bro.
you
Chill
let
out.
2 Cent cook you on your
You
channel,
getting
nigga. You
cooked
ain't
right
nothing
now.
to me.
I know the fire is hot, but chill, bro.
No, nigga,
You gonna
y'all
get
say
your
everything,
chance.
but let's fight, nigga.
I'm gonna
You
let you
trying to
out,
talk
bro.
over me, so I'm gonna talk over you, nigga.
I'm
Cause
not.
you ain't
You trying
saying
to
a
talk
fuck
over
thing,
me.
nigga. You
You
sit there
trying
and
to talk
sleep watch
over
your
me,
boy
but it
all the
ain't working.
time, and then get on this show and act like you ain't no fucking
You
watching it,
trying to
nigga.
talk over me
I
on my
tag you in
own
all the
show, but
videos
it
just
ain't
like the
working,
other
bro.
suckers, nigga.
You trying to talk over me on
Man,
my
I'm gonna
own
talk over
channel,
you
but
because
it
you ain't
ain't
talking about
working.
a fuck now. You won't even let
It
me talk,
ain't
nigga.
working, bro. It ain't
That shit
working.
weak as hell, nigga. Play your video and
It
all your
ain't
excuses
working.
video, nigga. You saying
I'm trying
everything,
to
but let's
tell
fight, nigga.
I'm trying to tell you,
Man,
bro, and
tell me what you gonna tell
you
me while
can't
I
sit
sip my
through it.
coffee, nigga.
You can't sit through it, bro.
I'm listening, nigga. I'm gonna mute myself. How about that?
Okay, yeah, that's good. Mute yourself then. Like I said, man, Shakur Stevenson's big homie, Bud, knew that it was a gap between the skill level of him and Canelo Alvarez. So that's why he went all the way from down at 147 all the way up to 168 and challenged that man without a rehydration clause because of the skill gap.
You
So if
stay
it's
bringing
no
up
gap,
other people, boy.
so if it's a gap between Shakur and Devin, then why he can't just move up just one weight class? But
Yeah,
making
35.
that's why I said these weight excuses and weight bullies and all of that is obsolete now. But abolished all of that, bro. He
Why the fuck?
demolished all
Why
that.
the
He
fuck? Why the?
demolished all of that.
Hold up, we don't gonna be able to
Hold
talk,
on, let
nigga.
me finish. I'm about to land real quick. He demolished all of
Nigga
that
going to
by
Africa with
going
that
up
plane,
there.
nigga.
Why Shakur can't just move up one weight class and fight Devin Haney without a rehydration clause, and his big homie can move all the way up that many weight classes, and Shakur's supposed to be the best, supposed to be better than Bud.
So
Go
you
ahead,
through?
you got the floor.
Is you through, my nigga? Is you gonna break and
You
interrupt me,
got it. Go
even
ahead,
though it's
you
your
got
show,
it.
nigga? Even though it's
You
your
got it.
show, you
You
gonna break
got it.
me up?
Stop
You
talking
still
over
talking
me.
over me, nigga?
Next
Let me
time,
talk.
stop talking
Well,
over
shut
me
your yap
and you and
then,
wait
nigga,
for
and
me
let
to
me
land
say
the
what I
plane.
got to say then.
Go ahead, you got it.
Okay, shut your yap, nigga. Now, y'all talking all that bullshit, nigga. Talking about no rehydration. Why the fuck this nigga can't move up to fight Boots? And why he don't go up there and fight a Dominus and Laura at 60? Because that's what we always have conversations
Now you
about.
moving the
Devin,
goalpost.
God damn, now you move the goalpost. See, you ain't gonna let me talk. You over there talking about David Benavidez, nigga, a
Because
heavyweight.
you moving the
You talking
goalpost. We
about it.
talking
You
about
need to fight
Shakur right
David
now.
Benavidez. Let me talk, nigga.
We talking about Shakur right now. You talking
Okay,
about
but you
Boots.
talked about
Boots
David
is not.
Benavidez, nigga.
Y'all
Y'all
always
talking
trying to
about David
weaponize
Benavidez to
Boots.
compare Shakur Stevenson, nigga?
Boots don't fight for
Nigga, you
Shakur,
talking
nigga.
about Shakur Stevenson and David Benavidez in the
Boots
same
don't fight
sentence.
for Shakur.
Man, don't
Talk
nobody give a
about
fuck about
Shakur.
David Benavidez. He a racist.
You want to talk about
Man, he love
Boots
drug
and we
cheats.
talking
Fuck what
about
you talking
Shakur.
about.
Boots
David
don't fight for
Benavidez. Hey,
Shakur.
David Benavidez okay with Ryan Garcia doing what he did to your boy.
Man, Boots don't fight for
Man,
Shakur,
you
man.
don't want to talk about nothing but what the fuck you want to talk about on your show, right?
Let me get this super chat, man.
Yeah, let me get
Yo,
this straight, though.
shout out to Jay
Weak
Brumfield
ass
with the
nigga.
$5 super chat. He said in the amateurs, Ryan, Mama, and Daddies were the judges and referees in those fights.
Don't give
Facts,
a fuck
bro.
what they was,
Hey,
Facts.
nigga.
Cash.
You know
Last me
what
and
they
my
did?
family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, bitch.
You know what they did? Ryan Garcia mama came up to Wally Moses after the fight and asked him to teach her son that jab that he got.
Bro, I don't care about
Bro, you
Ryan
don't want to
Garcia
talk
right
about
now.
that since the nigga blowing up
I
super
don't
chats and
care
wasting
about
their
Ryan
money, nigga.
Garcia. Your
Ah,
feet to
nigga
the
around here
fire
wasting
about
their
this
money, then you
Shakur
don't want to
thing.
talk about how the main mama asked the man
Your feet to
granddaddy
the
to teach
fire
him the
about this
jab that he
Shakur
got.
thing, bro.
You want
What
to
about
waste some
this Shakur?
motherfucking, who
Talk
the
about
fuck waste that
Shakur.
motherfucking money?
Don't turn the corner. Don't try
Jay
to turn the corner.
Brumfield 7402. You wasting $5 and forgot that
Don't try to turn the
the main
corner.
mama done pulled up on Wally after the fucking fight and asked that man to teach her son how to do that jab that Shakur got. You forgot that on your motherfucking super chat, nigga.
Don't try to turn the corner, bro.
Who
Speak
turning the
on
fucking
Shakur. You
corner,
answer
nigga?
that
I'm
question.
telling the
I asked
nigga
you
he
a
wasting his
question.
motherfucking
I
money,
asked you a
nigga, with that
question. You
hate.
talking about the skill gap. I asked
Yeah,
you a
nigga, the
question.
skill
Now
gap ain't never
you
changed,
trying to
nigga. It's
talk to
still
something
over.
else.
He's still over Devin Haney,
So I
nigga.
asked you the question. If the skill gap is still there, then why he need a rehydration
Cause he
clause
a bully, nigga.
to
He a
fight Devin
bully.
if Devin is only one weight class up and we
He
saw
a
his
bully.
big
No,
and we
I'm
saw his
answering
big
you. I'm answering you, nigga. He
he
a
can't
bully and he ain't want to go up to fight Boots.
So he can't follow in his
Since
big
you bringing
homie's
up David
footsteps.
Benavidez, nigga, I'm gonna bring up
He
Boots.
ain't great. So you telling me he ain't great as Bud? Then he can't
No,
follow
he
in his footsteps.
135 pounder,
He
nigga.
can't do nothing close to
I
what
know, cause
Bud
he
did. He
can
can't
Devin
do
make
a fraction of what
135
Bud
pounds?
did.
Can Devin
Bud
Haney make
moved up.
135 pounds?
Bud moved up
Can
3
Devin
weight
Haney make
classes. He can't move up
135
one.
pounds, nigga? You ain't gonna answer that.
Bud moved up 3 weight classes.
Fuck
He can't
Bud. You
move
keep
up
bringing
one
up other people and saying
because
everything, but
that's
let's
his big
fight,
homie.
nigga.
That's
You
why.
niggas
That's his
country
big
as hell and
homie.
y'all from up north. It
Because that's his big homie. That's
Can
why.
Devin Haney make 135 pounds, nigga?
You just yapping
Or
and all
you
over
will
the
never
place, bro.
answer a
You
question.
running.
You just like
You all
FaZe.
over the place,
You
man.
ain't never gonna answer a question. Can that
You
nigga
all
make
over the place,
135
man.
pounds, nigga?
You don't want no smoke. I'm
You don't want
convinced,
to
bro.
answer no question, nigga. He a weight bully. He can't make
You don't want no
135
smoke,
pounds.
man.
That's
You
why a
all
nigga
over the
need a
place, man. You
rehydration
can't
clause,
stick to
nigga.
one
He
thing.
really supposed to be fighting at 160.
You talking about it's
Now,
a
can the
skill
nigga
gap.
make 135 pounds?
You talking about it's a skill gap
Can the
between
man make
Shakur.
140?
You talking about it's a skill
Can
gap
Devin Haney
between
make
Shakur
140?
and
You'll
Devin.
never answer. I answer your weak ass question. You'll never answer
You
mine.
talking about it's a skill gap between Shakur and Devin.
Go on and clip this
But
shit, nigga. You giving
you
excuses and ain't
scared. But
answering
you
no
scared.
questions, nigga.
But
Hey,
Shakur.
nigga, your show is a fun
But
place to come
Shakur need a
beat up on
rehydration
people.
clause for
Bullies
Devin.
come to your show like
1
2
weight
cent
class
boxing
up,
and beat
man.
up on you, nigga. You
You can't
easy
stay
work,
on. You
cause
can't
you'll
stay
never
on topic.
answer a question, nigga. Nigga
How
answering
you?
all your
How
weak ass
you?
questions.
How
I
I'm
just
asking
told
you
you
a
that nigga
question
is a
and you trying
bully,
to
and
answer a
now I
question with a
asked you a
question?
motherfucking question, and your weak ass don't even want to
You
answer.
trying
You
to?
rather
Devin
sneak
can't
watch
make
me, just like
135.
the
You
rest of
asking
these suckers
asinine
out here.
questions.
Well, I'm
You
gonna church.
asking
I'm gonna
dumb.
teach
You
you better than
asking
I can
dumb
show you.
questions.
No, I'm gonna show you better than I can tell
You
you, nigga.
asking dumb questions. We know.
No, your
Everybody
question's dumb.
know.
How about that,
Everybody know
nigga?
Devin can't
You
make
know, everybody know
135.
Devin is a fucking bully. That's why he called himself
Everybody know
Devo,
Devin
nigga. Y'all
can't make
niggas dumb. And y'all call
135.
that
Why you?
nigga a fucking Hanos.
If you know Devin,
Answer my question,
if
homie. You
you,
ain't gonna
I
respect
just
me like
answered. I
that. I've
just
been
answered your.
respecting your show and answering your weak ass
I just
questions,
answered
nigga.
your question. You
Can he make
so
135 pounds?
I just told you, I've been telling you for the last 2 minutes that Devin can't make
Okay,
135,
so
and
he a weight
everybody know
bully.
that.
Nigga, Shakur can make
And everybody know
135
that.
pounds, dumbass nigga.
Everybody know that he
Shakur can make
can't make
135
135.
pounds.
Can Canelo Alvarez make 147?
No, nigga.
Well, shut up then.
No, ain't no shut up, because that's why he went up there and
if
fought that
Bud can
easy
go up
work.
from
He went up there
147
and
all
fought
the way
that
up to
easy work, nigga.
168, if
What
Bud can go
Floyd
up to
called
one,
Canelo? A
if
cakewalk,
Bud
nigga. You
can go up
talking
to
crazy, nigga.
147,
A nigga about to go fight Conor
I
Ben
just
and all that
destroyed,
type of shit. You
I
niggas
just
crazy as
destroyed your
shit. This nigga's
argument,
a
bro.
135 pounder, nigga.
I
He
just
about to go beat.
destroyed your
He about to go
argument,
beat
bro.
somebody for a belt at 135 pounds, nigga.
I just destroyed your argument,
How
bro.
you destroy shit? You can't destroy shit.
Because
Y'all
you
niggas say
because you
everything, but
just
let's
said
fight, nigga.
because you just said that Devin can't make 135, and that means he's a weight bully. He
He is a
shouldn't fight,
weight bully. You
and
ain't never seen
he
Canelo try
shouldn't,
to go down to
and he should,
147
and
after
he
he went up to
shouldn't,
168,
and
nigga.
he should.
You talking all kind of straw man shit, nigga. When last time Canelo went way back and weight? Every time Canelo went up and weight, he stayed up,
You
nigga.
using that as an excuse
No,
of
nigga,
why
you fought at a catch
you
weight,
using
nigga.
that as an
You fought
excuse
at a
of
catch
why
weight, nigga.
Shakur
You
can't
got
fight
beat up
Devin.
by a drug cheat, nigga. We beat all our drug
You
cheats.
using that
Every
as an
time a
excuse.
drug cheat get in front of Tank and Shakur Stevenson, they beat him up.
You
He
using
picked you
that
to
as an
cheat on,
excuse
nigga.
of why
That
Shakur
nigga,
can't
you a
fight
victim, nigga.
Devin,
That
but
nigga a victim. That nigga,
Bud for
hey, Ryan
Canelo and
picked you to
Canelo
cheat
can't
on,
make
homie.
147.
Cause you a bully, homie. You tried to
Bud
cheat him
for
in the weight.
Canelo,
You
Bud
you
for
tried to trick him
Canelo, and Canelo can't make
in the beginning,
147.
bro.
So what you saying,
So Devin wasn't trying to trick Ryan Garcia before the fight.
bro? You just want to
Oh,
yell,
no
bro.
more questions being answered when
You
Rube
just
get
want
up here.
somebody to
So
yell
I
over
got the
you, bro.
video saying he shouldn't have took that fight.
You just want somebody to
Oh, you
yell
don't
over
want to
you.
answer that shit. You want to talk over a nigga like a bitch.
I'm not talking over you. I'm waiting for
Well,
you to
nigga, why
talk,
don't you
and then I'll
answer my
talk.
question then, nigga, instead of moving the goalpost, nigga?
Because I am answering
Because
your
I
questions.
what?
You
You just
moving the
like FaZe
goalposts,
and BFTB, ain't you?
bro. You just went
Bro,
from
I ain't your
you.
brother, nigga. You treating me like a motherfucking nigga on
Okay,
the street.
okay. Well, dude on the street
You come
then.
to my town, I treat you with respect, nigga.
I
And
try
you
to
all
treat
got the
you.
nerve to
I
act like you
try to
don't be
treat
sneak.
you.
You be sneak watching
I
me, nigga,
try to
just like the
treat
rest
you
of
with
these suckers,
respect,
nigga.
but you
You ain't got
talking.
no more
You
respect for
talking
me, nigga.
a
I'm gonna
bunch
get
of
on your ass just
nonsense,
like I
bro.
get on two
You
chump side
talking
and
a bunch of
everybody else,
nonsense,
nigga.
bro.
Because
You
you
talking
full
a
of
bunch
hate
of
and lies,
nonsense.
just like FaZe, nigga. Y'all niggas fake, nigga. You ain't BFTV.
I see what it is now. You clout chasing, bro. Stop
Ain't
clout
nobody
chasing
clout
me, bro.
chasing. Fuck you
You is
niggas, man. Ain't
clout
nobody
chasing
give
me.
a
Go
fuck
back to
about
your
your week. You
channel and
niggas
make a
can
live
talk
then.
all
Go
that shit
live on
y'all
your
want.
channel
You
then.
sound just like Bill Haney, nigga.
Go live on your channel then.
Nigga, I will,
You clout
nigga. That's the
chasing
fuck
me.
you
You
mean,
clout
nigga. You ain't
chasing
said a
me.
fuck thing. You niggas
You
can't
clout
answer no
chasing
questions
me.
on your channel, so I
You
got to
clout
go to my
chasing me,
channel,
bro.
nigga.
I'm cooking you without even
You ain't
cursing,
cooking
bro.
shit because you ain't
I'm
answering
cooking
no
you
fucking
without
questions,
cursing.
dumbass boy.
Well, who is that in the flames then? That's you. That's you
Gaslight.
getting cooked. You got
You niggas
cooked.
go replay this motherfucking video and see who got cooked unless you
That's
didn't mute
you
me.
getting cooked.
You must
You
didn't
getting
mute
cooked.
me. I
You
ain't even
moving
been
the
watching the
goalposts.
phone.
You trying to jump out the pot. You
Who
trying to get
jumping out
out
of
the
pot?
oven, but you
Pussy
can't,
nigga, we
bro.
can't get cooked over here. What is you talking about?
You
This
just
rude
got
exposure,
cooked, bro.
nigga.
You just got cooked, bro.
Man, you ain't cooked a fuck thing, nigga. Your boy
Look
can't
at your
make
face, bro. You
135,
just
nigga.
got
Canelo
cooked.
ain't never tried to go back down to no lower
You
weights like that,
just got
sucker.
cooked, bro. Devin ain't
Why?
never tried to go back down to
Nigga, I'm
135
telling
either.
you, man. Listen, ain't nobody finna go up there without no rehydration clause to fight a bully, nigga.
He's scared. Bud did
Okay,
it.
well, say he's scared, but
Bud
y'all ain't
did it.
trying to fight. At
Bud
least he
did
trying
it.
to get in the ring with that nigga. Y'all
Bud
ain't
did it.
trying to
You
do no
talking
type of
scared
fighting,
talk.
nigga. You
You
don't even
talking
want to go
scared
up there
talk.
and
You
fight
cooked.
at 52 or 54. Now you want to fight Xander at
You
54,
talking
but you ain't want
scared
to
talk.
fight
You
Boots, nigga.
talking scared talk. You cooked,
No,
bro.
fight Laura or fight motherfucking
You talking
Carlos
scared
Adames
talk.
at
You
60.
cooked.
Oh shit, this nigga dead, y'all. Oh no, when this happened, niggas dying that ain't never died before. Why?
You cooked, bro. You cooked, man. This dude, he turning the corner and everything on me. Yo, you can't even keep it on topic, bro. You can't even keep it on topic. You gonna say Devin Haney can't make 135, and so that's an excuse for Shakur not to fight him and have a rehydration clause on him. Well, what about his big homie, bro? What about Bud Crawford? We know Canelo can't make 147, and Bud Crawford went all the way up there and fought him, no rehydration clause. That's why I was telling y'all, man. Once Bud did that. Once Bud went up to 168 and beat Canelo, no rehydration clause, it killed that argument for a lot of y'all. That's why ain't nobody going for that. I need a rehydration clause to fight Devin at 147 and all of that. And Shakur, I know Shakur didn't say he wanted to fight Devin. Now he trying to save face and say, yeah, I want to fight all these guys. But we know originally Shakur wasn't talking about fighting Devin. He was talking about fighting Conor Ben. Because of what Conor Ben did with the rehydration clause and all of that. But come on, bro. We can see that Shakur, want a fight. He won a fight with Devin with a rehydration clause if it had to happen. Put it like that. If it had to happen, he not going out his way to try to fight Devin. He don't want to fight Devin. But if somebody forced him to fight Devin, or he was put in a situation where he had to fight Devin, because everybody calling for him to fight Devin since he talked about 147, then he's saying it have to be a rehydration clause. So that must mean it ain't no gap there, right? It can't be a gap there because when we saw what happened when a person feel as though there's a large gap in skill between him and the other fighter, if the fighter is up there, like Bud demonstrated, he felt that it was a gap in skill between him and Canelo. So he went up there all the way to 168 and fought Canelo, no rehydration clause. And that's what it is, bro. Simple as that, man. As simple as that. You want to jump up here, disrespect me, tell me you not my brother. Okay, you not my brother then. You just some ninja off the street, like you said. Yeah, I'm saying stop trying to clout chase me then. Why you hopping up here trying to talk over me and everything on my channel? You ain't gonna win on my channel. The rabbit got the gun over here, bro. Come on. Why you think all of these other dudes who be throwing me off their panels and stuff, why they don't come over here, bro? Because they know the rabbit got the gun over here, man. You ain't gonna win. If it's a situation where me and you get to talk back and forth and I don't get kicked off, 9 times out of 10, you gonna get cooked, bro. or else you gonna keep moving the goalposts and we ain't gonna get nowhere. That's what it's gonna be, man. Y'all don't want it with the flyer, man. Come on, man. Stop clout chasing me. If you feel like that, you ain't my brother and all of that. I came over to your channel and you called me the devil or some crazy stuff like that. Come on, bro. This dude called me the devil when I came on his channel. I'm like, what? He called me the devil. I said, what? Damn, why I gotta be the devil, bro? But you come over here, you cursing, foul language, you going crazy, you ripping your shirt off, you moving the goalposts. We talking about Shakur, you done weaponized Boots and tried to throw Boots in the way. And come on, bro, stick to one fighter. Boots can't fight y'all fights for everybody. Y'all keep trying to weaponize Boots, man. Boots can't fight all y'all fights for y'all fighters, man. None of y'all fighters don't get no credit for another fighter's work, man. Y'all need to stop that. Y'all need to cut that out, man. Boots, y'all don't get to weaponize Boots, man. I'm a Boots fan too. You know what I'm saying? Boots Brigade in the building. But y'all don't get to weaponize him, man. Y'all don't get next y'all gonna be trying to weaponize Abdullah Mason. I already see the play, bro. All the Tankamaniacs is trying to hop on the nutsack of Abdullah Mason now. They all trying to weaponize Abdullah Mason now. That's what they trying to do, man. That's what they trying to do, Clay, man. For real, man. That's what they trying to do, man. I ain't having it, man. These dudes, man. And then he went, I'm trying to show you love. I'm telling people to subscribe to your channel, telling them you got a channel. You hop up here talking about we ain't brothers and you disrespecting me and all that. Well, you getting cooked though, bro. You getting cooked and you trying to overtalk me on my own channel where it ain't gonna work, bro. I got the gun. The rabbit got the gun over here, bro. You don't get the silence me. You can't put me on mute. You can't throw me in the back. You can't ban me from the chat and all of that stuff like these dudes be doing, man. And they never come over here. Why is that? And I'll be fair. I try to give y'all a chance to talk. You know what I'm saying? I give y'all a chance. And I don't even be ripping my shirt off like y'all do. I don't be trying to, you know what I'm saying, cook y'all. We come up here. I just want to have a good boxing conversation, bro. That's why I'll be trying to have a good conversation. You entitled to your own opinion. You know what I'm saying? My opinion might differ. We might have to agree to not agree. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. You think Shakur, ain't scared to fight Devin at 147? He need a rehydration clause though, and all of that. That's your opinion. I feel like you don't want to fight him if you trying to put a rehydration clause on him. You need to stay down there at 140 and fight there. Hey man, that's just what it is, man. Clay said I ain't right. I ain't wrong either though, Aki. I ain't wrong either, man. The rabbit got the gun over here. Hanos clan in the building. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if somebody in the chat ripping their shirt off. I know they ripping their shirt off. Look at the aircraft carrier. No, that ain't what happened, bro. That ain't what we saw. We saw him in the oven, bro. We saw him trying to weaponize Boots. We talking about Shakur fighting Devin. He talking about, but y'all ain't fight Boots, though. You're a weight bully, Boots. Why Boots got to come out your mouth all the time, bro? Yeah, that's all y'all could do is weaponize Boots, man. Blaze be doing that too, man. You know what I'm saying? Every conversation you get in about Devin or whatever, then he want to put Boots in the situation. Come on, man. Y'all don't get to weaponize Boots, man. Who else want to come up here and say their piece, man? I hope we don't get another Tankamaniac up here or somebody ripping their shirt. Well, Tankamaniacs is welcome to come up here. I just hope they keep the ripping off their shirt to a minimum, bro. Yo, man. Diggle the link right there, y'all. Yeah, I mean, I only got a few more minutes on. My guy Clay about to go on at 3. So y'all can head over there, man. Rude trying to come back up, man, but I ain't trying to hear him with all of that screaming and trying to talk over me and disrespecting me and everything. I'm trying to be cordial with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show him love in the beginning. Then he talking about, I'm not your brother. I'm just a nigga off the street. And then, and he trying to disrespect me. And come on, bro. I ain't for all of that, man. I want you to go start your own. Well, go start your own live then, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just let you keep talking over me and stuff. And, and try to stay cordial, bro. The aircraft carrier said, "Stop ducking Rude." I'm not ducking Rude, man. Rude is being unreasonable, bro. He just want to keep coming up here and screaming. Can't nobody? Can y'all even hear what's going on? Like I'm cooking this dude. He up here cursing. He don't got no discipline, man. You know what I'm saying? Rude don't got no. His name speaks for itself. He being rude. That's what he doing, bro. Rude still here. He back here. Let me bring him up, man.
Yeah, you kick me out just
You
like the
done
mother
being
souls.
disrespectful, man.
So I'm just saying though, you ain't gonna let me talk. That's why we got
I
like
was
that.
letting you talk.
No, you was gaslighting me, homie.
How I'm gaslighting you? I'm
See what I'm
letting you
saying?
talk,
There you
bro.
go. There you go. Asking me questions. Can I say something?
You talking, bro? I'm
All right,
not
well, I'm just
moving
saying,
you.
as
I'm
soon
not
as I
throwing you in the
let me
back.
say something, I don't know when it's cool to talk. Because you're gonna think I'm talking over you.
All right, go ahead. I'm trying to be cordial, bro. I'm not
All right,
disrespecting
well,
you.
just
You
let me
come up
talk
here
then. Just let me
disrespecting
know
me.
when it's cool to talk.
It's cool to talk now. Go ahead.
You are just like the other shows that kick you off the panel. Because you kicked me off the panel. Now, how about that?
That's all you wanted to say. I was trying to give you the floor because every time I
No,
talk,
that's
you
all I
say I'm
want to
talking
ask
over you.
because you kicked me off your panel and I sat back in your panel and waited backstage the whole time you was just talking. You got your ish off. Now you saying I'm disrespecting you. I ain't say that I'm a nigga off the street. I said you treating me like a nigga off the street. And when you came to my channel, you gaslit me, and that's the sign of the devil. Because the gaslighting comes from the devil, nigga. Because I can answer all questions. And I answer all your questions, whether you like them or not. But you ain't answer damn one of mine. So yes, that's what the devil do.
How I
Yeah.
gaslight you, bro?
See, you asking questions.
Damn, I can't ask a question. You
You
making
asking
all these
questions when
claims.
they
I
ain't even
can't
answer
ask you
none of my
why.
questions. I asked you,
What question
uh,
you asked me?
I say you are just like the channels that kick you off
That's
they
not a
panels.
question. That's not a
Now,
question,
let
bro.
me
You made a
finish, bro.
statement.
Let me finish. So are you just like them channels or not?
No, because I'm letting you talk.
So you ain't kick me off your show?
No, I'm letting you talk. I'm not disrespecting you, calling you out your name. I'm not cursing
So
at
why ain't
you.
you answer none of my
I'm treating
questions?
you. I answered all your questions, bro. You just so
So
radical
can I
and
rewind the question that I
you
asked
going
before?
so crazy that you don't hear me answering the question while I'm
No,
answering
I
it a
can
bunch of
rewind
times.
everything that I said because I got respect. Mama, dear God bless the
And
dead, taught me to respect. Y'all call me rude, but it's rude to tell the truth. Now you ain't answering no questions. I can go back and play this. The playback game is in full effect. Now y'all lucky I
go
got
back
to
and
go
play
to work.
whichever.
And when I
No,
get
so
off of work,
now
I'm
that's
just
the
gonna
cop
make
out.
me a no, you
Now
heard
that's
me,
the
and I
cop
meant
out,
what I
man.
said when I said what I said. When I get off of work, I'm going live, whether I'm tired or not, and I'm roasting you until I fall out on camera,
No,
nigga.
don't
Now,
run.
do
Tell
you
me
hear me?
right here.
I
Tell me right
already done
here.
screen. No, I already done screen recorded
Tell
all
me
kinds of
right.
things that you done
Tell me
said,
right.
and I'm gonna
Tell
go
me
back
right
and I'm
here.
gonna piece it together when I get to my editing app, nigga. Cause you're
Yeah,
acting like I'm
that's good.
disrespecting you, and you're
Don't
talking over me, and I'm a grown man, probably old enough to be your daddy, nigga.
don't forget to cut out the parts where I'm cooking you.
I'll never cut
But
nothing out because this shit is recorded. They can go
you
back
just
and
said you
watch it
gonna piece it up.
themselves.
You
And
just said you gonna piece it up.
matter of fact, I'm the one that taught you about the what's the name button on the YouTube.
What, the
The
hype
hype
button?
button, remember? Yeah, I'm the one that's giving you game and tag you in videos whenever I put your voice on it. And you watch my video, you sneak watch me, just like the other
He
suckers.
said I sneak watch him.
Just like the other suckers.
Yo, I thought we was cool, so I wouldn't
No, the
say
way
that.
you gaslight a man, that don't make me cool with you. I don't be cool with gaslighting ass niggas because
Listen.
that's what the ladies do.
No, listen. You actually showed your true colors, dude. Because
No,
I thought we was
I've been
cool.
showed you my true
I
colors. If you ain't stopped sneak watching me, man, you already know what time it is with me. I don't do no sneak dissing or none
no,
of that gaslighting ish. I answer questions and people don't answer mine.
Yo, sneak watching is diabolical.
Yeah, that's
I
what you
heard
do.
people saying not sneak
That's what
dissing,
you
but
do.
you ain't even
That's what
saying
you do.
you
You
ain't even
run back
saying
and watch my shit on the low low.
you ain't even saying I'm sneak dissing you. You saying I'm sneak watching you.
Watching,
But the
nigga.
whole point is, I'm not making it. I'm not trying to hide the fact that I've been watching you, trying to catch your lives when I could, and seeing catching you
Yeah, but
some of
don't
your
act like you
videos.
don't know who on me is
I
talking
ain't
about go
seen that.
start your own
Now I
live,
can't.
nigga. I'm
Hold
trying to
on,
get
bro.
on
Hold
yours and
on, bro.
participate on your shit,
Hold
G.
on. You talking over me now?
No, I
I'm
shared your
not saying.
video,
I'm not.
nigga. I be
Hold on.
hyping your
Listen.
videos, nigga.
Hold
You
on, bro.
talking about I
Listen.
ain't man, you talking to me like I'm a sucker like the rest
You
of these suckers. Don't you
you
can't talk to me like everybody else.
you talking over me, bro. Like
Cause nigga, you ain't talking about
this is
nothing.
why. See this. So it's okay for you to
You
talk over
gaslighting,
me,
nigga.
but
You over here trying to
it's
make yourself
okay for
right.
me.
You
It's
trying to
okay
make
for me
yourself
to
right.
talk. It's okay for me to. It's okay for you to
It's your
talk over
show, but you
me.
trying to make yourself right, nigga. I never let the devil
How?
win.
So I don't get to talk on my own
Talk.
show?
Talk, nigga. What you asking me if you could
I'm
talk on your own
trying.
show for? Run your
I'm
show,
trying
nigga.
to
You
be.
can't regulate your show. I regulate my show.
I'm trying to be respectful to
You
you
talking
because you
crazy
keep
to a gangster,
crying,
bro.
bro.
You know what's wrong
You
with
keep
these niggas,
crying.
man?
You ain't no gangster, bro. I don't know why y'all be on the
Whatever, dog.
internet
I'm a
acting like
man. I'm a
thinking y'all
man, nigga. I
gangster.
ain't finna let nobody disrespect me on their own show either.
Okay, well listen
Man,
then.
you
I'm not
talking
trying.
about
How am I disrespecting you? What did I
gaslighting
say?
ass niggas,
What did
man.
I say to disrespect you?
Bro, y'all think y'all slick. All y'all, man, just gaslighting,
You
acting
keep
like
talking
y'all ain't
about
doing
people
it.
not
No,
answering
nothing wrong,
questions.
bro.
Why you don't never answer
You
my
don't answer
question?
no questions, bro. I answered all your questions, nigga. Go back and play the
You ain't
shit,
just.
dog.
I just asked you a question and you ain't answer it. When did I
What's the question,
disrespect you?
man?
When did I disrespect you?
The
When did I
gaslighting.
disrespect you?
The gaslighting, homie.
Come on, bro.
Well,
When
you
did I
don't see it.
gaslight
You
you?
don't
Come
see
on,
that as
man.
disrespect. Well, I do, because I'm a man. I
When
don't
did I
think men should
gaslight? What did I
gaslight.
gaslight you about?
Nigga, every time you don't answer my question, and then you talking about I'm bringing up boots. Nigga, no. Go back and replay the video, bro. You bringing up why did Crawford go up to fight Canelo? Because he a cakewalk.
Y'all see what I'm talking about, man? With this dude, I
I
don't think
answered
he
that
rap too
question. You say,
properly.
why did he go up to fight Canelo? I say, because he a cakewalk. Styles make fights.
No,
That's what Floyd.
that's not what
Floyd
I
said he
asked.
was a cakewalk, and Crawford knew he was a cakewalk.
That's not what I asked you. But the
Okay,
question
well I'm
you asked,
saying that, bro. You like if I go up to
the question
like
you
hold
asked,
up,
you
time out, real talk, real talk, real talk. I'm not even trying to talk over you, bro. Let me ask you this: you think Shakur Stevenson or put a rehydration clause on a Sandor Martin when he was at 135?
no.
Okay, so certain fighters, you go up there and you
Why
put.
though?
Hold on,
Why?
let me finish. Let me land my plane. Certain fighters, you will go up the weight because you know that you can. It's an easy kill. I ain't nobody in the
Because of
world
the
over here.
skill gap,
Listen, man,
right?
goddamn, bro.
Because of the skill gap, right?
Hold up, bro. Time out. I
No, because
never
you cooking
ever
yourself,
all
bro.
that
You
sneak
cooking
watching
yourself.
y'all doing, all that sneak watching, y'all go back and watch my video. I ain't never said Devin Haney 1 pound. I got him on my pound for pound list, nigga. So ain't nobody saying he an easy kill. We want to see these guys mix it up. Y'all the ones don't want to see the fight. Y'all the
Bro,
ones saying let's do everything but let's fight. Y'all the ones stuck on 147. Niggas trying to work around y'all, bro. You ain't trying to do no negotiations.
bro, you keep talking about I'm sneak watching you. I thought you was the homie. So how I'm sneak
Nah, homie,
watching the homie?
you ain't participating, nigga. I'm over here
I
sharing your
guess I'm
video.
not.
Nigga,
I
I'm
guess you not the
participating,
homie.
making
I
your
see,
shit
bro.
hot, nigga.
You
I bring my talents to your show, nigga. You should respect the fact that I brought my talents to your show and not kick me off your show because I'm a real man.
I
And
mean,
anytime I'm anywhere on YouTube, man, it's a show. You hear me, man?
I'm you supposed to have that kind of confidence
Man,
with your
I'm gonna
talking,
make
man.
sure I bring you great content, and I'm gonna bring you some thought-provoking questions. I'm gonna bring something that you should answer so you can be shown as a great mind. Because I bring great-minded questions, bro.
Bro, you all over the place with it right now,
No,
bro.
nigga, you acting like the questions I ask you, you can't answer, so you tend to gaslight me like the rest of the people that come over there.
I
That's
answered
why I
every
give
question you
respect.
asked me.
I have to give respect to FaZe because he got enough guts to come to rude exposure.
Yeah, but you saying that now, but
Man, shout out to all the guys that come over to
you
Rude
rewinded
Exposure,
back,
man, because we
you
ain't putting you
rewinded back, you
backstage or none of that
rewinded back,
shit, man.
you
We ain't doing none
rewinded
of that
back,
weak ass shit
you
over there. You hear
rewinded back
me?
about 5 minutes and you was
I ain't
kicking
LeBron
phase back
James,
in.
nigga. I'm finna stop taking my talents to South Beach. Y'all right. Niggas over
You
here threatening to block me and throwing me off the
you
panel. We
trying
don't
to
do
come
that weak
on,
ass shit, my
you
nigga.
you talking about gaslighting you. That's what you
Yeah, that's what
doing.
you doing, nigga.
You try to come over here and you try
Try.
to
I'm
say
over here,
just
nigga.
now.
What you mean trying?
You try to say just
Everybody know
now.
me. Niggas act like they don't know who the fuck I am, nigga.
You
I
try to
tag
shout
all
out
these
phase and
guys.
everything.
Huh?
You try to shout out FaZe and everything when 5 minutes
Yeah, he a
ago you
real
was just
one, nigga.
kicking
That
his
nigga got
back
a
in.
channel. He
So why you
like
was
promote
kicking his
cologne and
back in
shit.
before that? So why you was kicking his back in talking about him
Cause
just
he
like
a
FaZe and all
fucking
that?
Haney act, nigga. But I respect real
Was come on, stop with the
Haney
fake,
acts that come
stop
on
with the
rude
fake stuff,
exposure.
then, bro.
Nigga.
Flip flopping this shit. Flip flop shit on me. Flip flop on you and shit like this in your face. Don't pray to be flipping this shit.
I ain't flip-flopping shit. I'm
You
over here
is flip
participating with
flopping,
you
bro.
because I like your page, nigga.
You flip flopping,
If
bro.
I'm on your channel, if I'm putting my eyes in your chat, that means I like
You
something
flip
about this
flop.
page. So you
Well,
should
stop.
respect the
Look.
fact that I put my voice on your page, nigga, because
Well,
that's how
look.
I feel.
Stop sneak watching my
Ain't
channel,
nobody
then.
sneak watching, nigga. I come participate. Hey man, you
Stop
know what,
sneak
man? I'm finna
watching,
cook me
then.
something to
Stop
eat.
sneak watching me,
I'm
man.
finna cook me something to eat, nigga. You understand
Yeah,
me?
because you getting cooked, so you might as well go cook
No,
something,
nigga.
bro.
Y'all niggas talking that shit. You
Stop
understand me?
sneak watching
This
me,
what you
bro.
need. You need some beer, nigga, early in the morning.
No, I don't drink beer, bro.
Fuck is
I
wrong
don't
with
do
you,
that.
man?
That's
I
why
hear,
you acting the way you
y'all,
acting
hey,
right now, bro.
you
You
know
need to
what?
put that beer down, bro.
Y'all got too much time
This
on your
dude's
hands
drunk,
to
yo.
hate on a man. That's what's wrong with you. You got too much time on your hands to hate on a man.
Bro, I'm not hating on you,
These
bro.
niggas undefeated,
Evidently,
and you
you
don't
was
want to
hating
fight this
on
nigga.
me,
That's all
bro.
y'all making excuses why not to
Evidently,
fight
you was
Shakur.
hating on me, bro. I thought you was the
Yeah, I
homie.
come
You
over here
talking
to
about you ain't
I
my
come over here
brother.
to I
I
come over
come
here
over to your
to
channel,
hold
you
up.
call me the devil and all this
Yeah,
crazy
cause you
stuff. I'm like,
gaslight.
what?
Cause you
All right,
gaslight.
then. All
You
right, then.
gaslight.
I won't come back over there. It's cool.
Oh, nigga, you just
I
know you
won't
can't
come back.
gaslight, so you
I won't
sneak
come back
watch.
over there, and I won't
Yeah,
send
cause you
nobody
gonna
else
keep
over
you
there.
can't like you say, I got the gun, nigga. I'm the rabbit on your channel.
Bro, we came over. The people who come over there is because I told them to come over there,
Nah,
bro.
nigga, they come over there because they know that they like that third eye
Bro, the
knowledge.
Hanos clan be over there. What you
They
talking about?
they listen because they know I'm telling the truth.
All right, then.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to call it, bro.
Playback game in full effect, man. All them boys know what time it is. They done let me out the federal penitentiary. Now I'm free. And I done figured out this YouTube ish. Y'all in trouble.
Man,
I'm
forget
back in
all of that.
Duval County, nigga.
Let's talk
Hold
some
up.
boxing, man.
Now let me
Forget all
tell
of
you,
that.
I'm back in Duval County and
What
y'all
you
in
got to say
trouble.
about some boxing? No, nobody want to
Yeah,
hear
I
about
know
the
that's
clout
right.
chasing and all of that.
Yeah.
What
Ain't
you got to
nobody got
say
to
about
clout
some
chase you. I've
boxing?
been doing mine from the mud up. I don't post up on
What you
niggas'
got to
channel
talk
like a
about some
mailbox.
boxing, bro?
I ain't never post up on nobody channel like a mailbox. I frequent you guys' channels from here in
You
time,
doing it
and I
now,
talk in
bro?
y'all
You doing
chat.
it now?
I thought it's a place
You
I can
down it
come
now?
talk shit boxing at, but you over here gaslight me, nigga. I thought you
I ain't
knew who I
gaslighting you.
was.
You
Nah,
over
I
here
thought you
clout
knew who
chasing,
I
bro.
was, homie. I ain't finna let you get away with that shit. You niggas stay trying to block me because you don't like to hear and answer my
I'm not.
questions.
Who trying to block you,
You
bro?
trying to
You up
kick me
here
off your
talking?
little channel and your little panel and shit, and then talk shit about me while you see me backstage.
No, I'm telling you.
So I wasn't
I'm
backstage the
telling
whole
you.
time while you was talking shit about me.
I'm telling you. You clout chasing me. Stop
Ain't
clout
nobody
chasing
clout
me.
chasing. I'm trying to defend myself and talk boxing at the same
How you
time.
trying to defend yourself?
Cause you got to play defense when you come on these channels. Y'all always never
You ain't
answer
Shakur
questions.
Stevenson, nigga.
All right, man. I'm not one of
You
these
ain't
niggas. I don't
Shakur.
give a.
Yeah, how you
Hey, let
trying
me
to defend
time
yourself?
out.
You trying to
Let me
defend
tell you why I
Shakur.
came on your show. Let me tell you why I
To
originally
clout
came.
chase. I already know. You
No,
don't gotta
nigga,
tell
no.
me.
Can you let me talk? I came
I
on your
already
show.
know. You
No,
ain't
I'm
gotta
talking
tell
about
me.
today, nigga. Today I came on your show because you disrespected me while I was in your chat. Talking about some, oh shit, you got a Shakurian in the chat. Nigga, I ain't no Shakur fan.
I
I'm a
can't
boxing
tell. You
fan.
just got up here
No,
and ripped your
I
shirt
know the
off.
people. I
You
know
just
I
ripped your
pick the
shirt
people
off,
that I
bro.
feel like can beat everybody, nigga. I feel
Put
like
your
I ain't
shirt
never
back
lost no
on, bro.
money on
You
Shakur.
hopped up
You
here and
gonna
ripped your
lose
shirt
money
off.
on Devin. You gonna lose money on Devin eventually in this career.
Bro, do you want to talk
And
some
I don't feel
boxing or
like I'm
what? Or
gonna
you
lose
want to
money
keep
on
talking about?
Shakur Stevens. I feel like he gonna retire undefeated. I feel like Devin gonna fuck around and be a gatekeeper later on in his life.
That's what you feel like. That ain't what it's looking
I'm
like.
looking at the
How
skill sets. I'm
how
looking
you
at the
look?
skill. I ain't looking at
Look,
emotions. Y'all niggas looking at
how
emotions. I'm looking at his defense.
how you gonna be a gatekeeper and you a
Because
one
his
time
defense is lacking and
how you a
he's gonna
one
lose
time
mobility as he gets older.
you a one time undisputed you a
Yeah,
one
y'all
time
got undisputed
undisputed
by beating a
you a
duck,
one
though.
time
Cambosis
undisputed.
was a duck. It's
Oh,
written.
hold on. You a one time undisputed 3 division champion gatekeeper. That sound
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
So you mean to tell me
You
later on
sound
at the
off
end
your
of his
rocker,
career?
man.
So you saying at the end of his career he can't be a gatekeeper, right?
You off your rocker,
Remember this,
man. You off your
huh?
rocker, man.
Remember this now.
You off your rocket right
So
now,
so
bro.
so so if he lose to Ryan Garcia, is
You
he
need to
gonna
get that
do a
beer out of your
trilogy?
refrigerator, bro.
I'm asking, if he lose to Ryan Garcia, they gonna do a trilogy?
If he lose to Ryan Garcia,
Are they gonna do a trilogy?
I don't think it. To be honest, if he lose to Ryan Garcia, I wouldn't see it necessary to be a trilogy, because if Ryan Garcia win, that means Ryan Garcia beat him with the Ostarine and Ryan Garcia beat him without the Ostarine. So you know what I'm saying? I don't think it would need to be a trilogy if
Okay,
Ryan Garcia won.
so that kills the
So
Shakur fight, right?
no, I don't think that kills Shakur fight, because you
Would that
can't
make
get
him the A
you
side
don't
still?
you don't you don't get credit
Would
off
that make him
somebody
the A
else's work.
side still?
That's y'all mistake,
But
man.
would
That's
that
why
make him the A side if he
you
lose to
you
Ryan and don't
you
trilogy it?
you want to bring up Boots. You know what
I'm
I'm saying? When we
asking,
talk
I'm
about
keeping it
Shakur and
on
say Devin
Ryan. I'm
won't
keeping it
fight
on.
Boots,
If he
what the
lose
hell
to
he got to
Ryan
do with
Garcia, you know what I'm
Shakur, bro?
saying?
Hell Boots got to do with Shakur.
Man, I'm asking about Devin, nigga. If he got a fight with Ryan coming up, nigga.
Yeah, and then you asking about Shakur. You talk
Yeah,
about, do
because
that
I
change
want to see
anything with
Shakur
Shakur?
before Ryan, homie.
It's Shakur want a rehydration clause. So,
Why you
bro,
don't understand that I want to see Shakur and Devin Haney fight? I don't give a fuck about their business. I want them to
because
negotiate.
he want a rehydration
Why you don't
clause.
want
So
them to negotiate?
because he want a rehydration
Okay, but
clause.
why don't he said no rehydration at 44? He gonna blow up 30 pounds.
Bro, if he can't go up to 147 and fight for the belt,
So what's the difference
I
between
ain't
blowing up
interested.
30 pounds with 144 and
Then you
147?
didn't you catch the show earlier, bro? The belts is everything, bro.
So now it's all about the
Y'all want to
belts,
say the
right?
belt? Y'all want to say the belts don't
It's
matter?
all about the
I'm
belts,
going
right?
to the
Don't, you
total
can't never
opposite. The
fight for
belts is everything.
you can't never take another fight if it ain't for a belt now.
What you say?
Now from here on out, if Devin Haney don't fight for a belt, I don't want to hear that shit.
I mean,
I mean what?
that's unrealistic. That's unrealistic.
2020. Yeah, thank you.
Where 2 cents at?
Thank
Like
you.
2 cents, even two
That's
cents.
that's that's unrealistic,
She
right?
claims she is casual, but at least she know that much, that it's unrealistic for every single fight to be a fight for a belt. We know we're going to get some fights that's mandatories and stuff like
Yeah, you
that.
would
You
imagine me
know,
with all my clothes off because you seen my house. You know I'm living in the lap of luxury over here, man. And the ladies love me like LL Cool J. You
oh,
know
you
I can
talk. I
sing and
was wondering who you
serenade.
was talking
I can
about.
sing and serenade. I can sing and serenade to the ladies. I can shit, shave, and bathe and step out on the town, man, and be nigga and can be the side piece to any woman out here. You
Hey,
understand
I
me?
ain't.
Or I can be the main nigga, man. I'm the main course over here. I'm the king on the chessboard over here.
Hey,
You hear me?
I ain't know what you was talking about. I was about to
Yeah.
hit the pause
I'm the
button.
king of the chessboard, 2 cent, baby.
I was about to hit the pause button because I ain't know
Is
what
you
you was talking about,
lonely?
bro.
Is you sick with a broken heart? Can you help me? Cause I'm down and out, and I think that I've been scarred. I can't believe you left me, baby. Did I
Earth
hurt?
man, you fool ass Earth man. Listen.
Did I hurt you?
You being the Earth man right now, bro.
Did I make you cry too hard? Is you angry? Is you mad at me? Girl, this game has gone too far. I can't believe I ran you away from me. Girl, I
I
need
guess
you.
you want to
I
have a
really
sing off
need
then.
you. You've been gone way too long. I wanna squeeze you. I wanna hold you tight, even though that you did me wrong. I got your
This beat think
picture
it's Star
hanging
Search,
on the
bro.
wall.
This ain't
Even though
Star
you wanna
Search, man.
suck
What you
my
doing, bro?
call, I'm about to cry now. Even though a man is supposed to cry, you got me feeling like you're about to die now. No,
Now y'all wonder why I be saying the clout chasing, bro.
I'm 2 cent.
I don't sing, so I'm gonna let my guy D1 get.
Well, moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up
D1 in the
to the
building.
east side, we finally get a piece of the pie. Yeah.
All day talking boxing. Where your man at?
You ain't want no smoke with D1. Shout out to D1.
Man, fuck D1.
Come on, man. Stop disrespecting D1,
Man,
man.
fuck him. He got my channel. He got my video took off YouTube.
Come on, bro. No,
I
shout
got
out
the
to D1,
proof.
bro.
I
Come
got the
on, man.
proof.
I
Tell him
ain't
to come
standing
up
for
here and
that, bro.
defend
Now
himself.
that will get you kicked off, bro.
Well,
You
kick
keep
me off then, nigga. I put the video out there. Everybody can go watch it. You got my video took off YouTube. I tried to collab with that nigga, man. Fuck
well
that shit.
collab with him. Why you hating on him then?
Fuck that. I tried to
Shout out
collab.
to Angry
He
White
got my
Man,
shit
bro.
took off
Podcast.
YouTube. He got my shit took off YouTube.
Come on, bro.
Them take
He,
back
he
no
got the
shot and
stuff.
them can't defend that.
He did what?
Them, take back no shot and them can't
Accusations. This is false accusations. And
I don't
can't
believe that. I'm
defend
not
that.
taking that off face value. D1 ain't do that, bro.
Fuck that, nigga. I got the video.
Okay, well, show us the video. With a video.
Nigga, go particulate in my chat, man, and go watch my
I
video,
thought you
nigga.
had to go to work, bro.
I do. I'm defending myself.
Let me get this super chat, man. Shout out to Brandon with the $4.99 super chat. He said, "Salute, Flyer. What up? Much love. I like this brother. Don't kick him. He's styling." All right, yeah.
Hey, shout out to the homie
You
that
got
said
one
that, man.
advocate.
Come subscribe to Rude Exposure,
You got
nigga.
one
straight
advocate.
cash lasts me and my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah, we fuck with people that fuck with us, dog. I fuck with you,
Hey, I'm
frequency.
trying to rock with you, but you know what I'm saying?
No,
You
hey,
telling me
I'm just, hey, they let me
I
out the
come over there,
fed. I
you
don't know
call
how
me
this internet
Lucifer
ish
and all
work.
this other stuff, bro.
I'm trying to figure the internet ish out too, homie. I'm trying to clean up my potty mouth too. I be trying, just talked about that. I'm trying to clean up my potty mouth. Y'all gotta help me and stop gaslighting me.
Bro, you keep talking about I'm gaslighting you. I don't
Yeah,
know what you're
homie, I
talking
don't
about,
like,
man.
that's not good for a man. It's the culture now.
You talking about I'm gaslighting. Maybe I got the wrong definition of what gaslighting
Oh, I
is,
got a
man.
playlist called How to Be a Man in 30 Days. Go check that out, man. Y'all go check that out, man. I'm for real.
Come on, bro.
You got women out here
You
telling you that you ain't
you
no man and
gaslight,
all
you
this shit. How they
gaslight,
know
you
what it is to be a
gaslighting me,
man?
bro. You
Niggas
gaslighting
got
me.
all female boxing panels and ish. I'm start an all man boxing channel.
Oh no, that's you talking about 2 Cents. She be
2
having
Cent.
ladies' night. Shout out to
And
2
then she
Cents
got a
Boxing.
pit bull running loose out here on these streets called Juke. And nigga can't even defend himself when she bites you.
Come on, bro. See, you
Yeah,
disrespecting
whatever,
the ladies
nigga.
now, man.
Man, whatever, man. Y'all see y'all Care Bears. Y'all around here carrying.
See, man, I'm sorry, man. When you start disrespecting the ladies, man, I gotta kick you. I gotta go against my own, you know what I'm saying? My own I gotta go against my own policy, man. But that's a flagrant offense, bro. You on here disrespecting anybody, you talking bad about D1, you know what I'm saying? Cause D1 outsung you, bro. You know what I mean? You wanna call the females dogs and stuff, man. We ain't having that, bro. Come on, bro. You disrespectful, man. I don't trust you, man. You called me the devil and everything when I came over there. I'm trying to get you subscribers. I'm telling people I'm shouting you out in the chat and telling people to subscribe to your channel and all of that. And then you hop up here, I call you brother and everything. You talking about you ain't my brother and whatever you said, I treat you like a ninja off the streets and all of that. And you disrespecting me, you talking over me and all of that stuff. You ain't gonna win, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like we need to keep it where it was at, bro. You know, you talking about I'm sneak watching you. What the hell was sneak watching? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking you cool. I'm thinking you the homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sneak watching you. I'm openly watching you. I'm not hiding you, make it seem like I'm not supposed to. That make me think that you think I'm the ops. You know what I'm saying? If for somebody to sneak watch you, you know, that sounds like something an op would do. So you was looking at me as the ops the whole time? You know what I'm saying? What you trying to use me? That's why I said stop clout chasing me then, bro. If you feel like that, man, stop clout chasing me. So what? Brandon gave a $4.99 super chat and said something positive about you, bro. Yo, speaking of super chat, yo, shout out to Brandon with the $4.99 super chat again. He said, "Real talk, y'all got to do this once a week." I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. He wildin', man.
Straight cash lasts me and my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, bitch.
He done made me go against the policy, man. So now he go down in history as the one and only, maybe the only dude ever to get kicked off the panel, bro. and because he want to disrespect the women, he want to disrespect Jupe and everything. I know me and Jupe ain't got the best relationship online and whatnot. You know, Jupe ain't even speaking to me no more. You know what I mean? Jupe don't even respond to nothing I say no more. She, you know, she done with me. You know what I'm saying? With this boxing talk. But it's only boxing talk though, bro. Come on, man. You don't got to be calling the women out their name and stuff and disrespecting them and all of that. Come on, man. Like that's uncalled for, man. Leave the ladies alone. You sound like you mad because they got a ladies only panel and everything. 2 Cents got the ladies night. You know what I'm saying? Let them have the ladies night, man. You ain't gotta have an off. What you gonna have? You talking about you gonna have an all fellas night? What you going? Come on, you gonna not let the ladies on because you saying it's an all fella? That don't even sound right, bro. Even back in the day when we used to hit the clubs, man, we ain't want just too many dudes to be. It's too many hard legs in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, nobody want to go to a spot where it's too many hard legs. So the women is invited, man. So you about to start a panel where the women not allowed? It's diabolical, man. Diabolical to say the least. He said a fella's night. Hey, the aircraft carrier, that's your guy, bro. You the one advocating for him, talking about he cooking and all this other stuff. Yeah, it's a sausage fest, bro. Maybe he want fellas versus ladies boxing debate. No, he said they got a ladies night, so he want to have a fellas night. He mad because they got a ladies night. Diabolical. You want to hate on the women too, bro? Come on, man. It's bad enough we don't got that many women in boxing, talking about it, talking about boxing. So, I encourage, let the ladies have their thing sometimes too. When they had ladies night and you want to talk some boxing, go to another channel and talk boxing then, man. You know? He said, he said, just let them bust you upside your head with a brick. Y'all Care Bears in real life. Woman run you and you depend on them. Man, would you hate women, bro? I could tell you probably a bachelor. You talking about you older than me. If you older than me and don't got no lady and you got that energy towards ladies, man, it's diabolical to say the least, man. Diabolical. I respect people who in marriages, long-term marriages, who, been married for a few years. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. You talking against that. But you say I'm the devil. I'm the devil, but you not advocating, women being a part of our life. He said, Jay Grant Jr. said, y'all soft. Now, I ain't talking about no Captain Saver. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about that, but come on, man. The ladies can have ladies' night. What y'all talking about, man? And you want to call Jupe out of her name, man. Shout out to Jupe, man. She talking boxing, and she's very knowledgeable about boxing, man. Jupe be knowing what she talking about. I mean, I don't agree with some of the stuff that she be saying about Shakur and Devin, because she a tankomaniac. You know what I'm saying? She a tankomaniac. But at the same time, man, she know her boxing, man. She know history of boxing. She be talking about the belts. She knows some good history, man, And that's just what it is, man. We got Claymore Rain coming on. I don't want to hold y'all too long, bro. Clay about to come on at 3 o'clock. I advise y'all to go check out Claymore Rain. Yeah, I mean, check out Claymore Rain, y'all. I appreciate everybody who showed up. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Don't do me dirty like that. Y'all did that one time, man. They had me out here with 1 like on the vertical live. That was crazy, man. Y'all did your boy dirty on that one. Y'all smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the hype button like Rude. Want to claim that he told me about. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. He showed me where it was at. We'll give him credit. We ain't hating. You know what I'm saying? You hit the more under description, and it brings it. You might have to scroll over still, though. You know what I mean? But hype your boy up. Hype your boy up. Hype the video up, man. And I appreciate everybody who came out with the super chats and everything. Man, this almost beat the record of super chats that I had before. My record is 11. We got 10 super chats. This was a good cook, man. Good live. I appreciate all the support, man, and everybody who showed up. Even you, Rude. That was some good. I guess that was some good content, And if they was able to hear it, you screaming over top of me and everything, man. I be trying to avoid that now. That's one thing that I can say, that when somebody's screaming over you, bro, I be feeling like, dang, maybe I need to rethink this, not muting nobody and not throwing people in the back. Because y'all be wilding, bro. Y'all rip y'all shirt off and start going crazy, throw me against the ropes and try to hit me with the Russian sickle, try to drop kick me and all of that. I'm like, hold on. The Tankamaniacs be coming up here, and we got the Shakur guys ripping their shirts off too, man. Hey, yo, shout out to Brandon with the $4.99 super chat. He said one more for the tie. I appreciate it, bro. We tied the record, man.
Straight cash. Last me and my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Shout out to everybody who showed up, man. Shout out to Rude, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought we was cool, but apparently I'm sneak watching. Aircraft carrier said, gotta rip up the policy. I don't know, man, if I'm gonna rip it up yet, but you know, I don't know, man. I might have to make an exception. I might have to rewrite the rules. Might have to make an exception, man. If you yelling and being unruly, you know what I'm saying, you just won't let nobody have it. Can't nobody talk, man. And can't the chat can't even hear what we saying, man. I think we gonna have a rule, man. If at least 5 people in the chat say kick them off, then I think I'm gonna have to kick them off. How about that, y'all? That sound right? How that sound, y'all? Yo, shout out to Brandon with the $4.99 super chat. He said, nah, I set records, 100. I appreciate it, bro. Indeed, we setting the record.
Straight cash. Last me and my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, bitch.
Yo, shout out to the aircraft carrier with the $1.99 super chat. He said record breaker. Indeed.
Straight cash. Last me and my family for the rest of our lives. I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah, we broke the record. Yeah, man. We definitely set a different bar right now, and yeah, we gonna have to name that new rule the rude exposure rule, the rude rule, the rude rule. That's what it's gonna be, yo. If somebody rude like that, you know what I'm saying, they want to rude exposure us, you know what I'm saying, then if we get 5 votes in the chat, man, to kick them off, they got to get kicked off, man. That's how it's gonna go. That's the new rule right there. Yeah, Jonathan Jackson said it sounds good. Brandon said absolutely, yeah. That's what it's gonna have to be, man. The rude rule. Yo, salute y'all. Y'all go check out Claymore Rain, man. I guess I could leave y'all with the replay what happened, man, to Rude, man. They was trying, couple people, aircraft carrier was trying to get him out the oven, man, but it was to no avail. No.
Oh shit, this nigga dead, y'all. Oh no, when this happened, niggas dying